Against this right back, Charlie, definitely.
People deluded, I'm back again.
Come on, Ian. Come on.
There's always just that active red flag defenders. I think it's like there's always just that active red flag defenders. I think it's like there's always just that active red flag defenders. I think it's like there's always just that active red flag defenders. I think it's like
People deluded, I'm back again.
Come on, Ian. Come on.
Are we live? Of course we're live. People deluded, I'm back again. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and of course, good night. The first of two watch-alongs from myself today. Big up the YouTube and Twitch ones. Again, it's Manchester City against Liverpool. It's a top six clash. Liverpool's form might be woeful by their own standards this season. They've actually done well against the top sides, and hopefully Liverpool can do Arsenal a favour, allegedly, where the league table is concerned. Again, on the topic of Arsenal, we're going to be watching Arsenal versus Leeds together from 2:30, so more or less straight after this game. Yeah, big up you lot. Hope you lot have had a great start to the weekend. I know I have, and I'm feeling the effects of it, but we don't make excuses. We get here, man. What has my man said? Hey, you're going to be a bit disappointed with my latest news. Listen, I don't know what you're going to say to me, my guy, but none of the April Fools will BS, you know. None of that. I have a girlfriend, but guess what? She's a Spurs fan. Damn. Wait, damn. Every year, what you should do with her is, you know, at the end of the year, whoever's team comes above whoever, you know, you have to go on a date, innit? And it has to be go hard or go home. It looks like Arsenal are going to finish ahead of Spurs for the foreseeable future. That's a quick banker for you. You know, I used to do that and win all the time. I used to have an FPL league loser, has to take the other one on a date. And I used to do high stakes and I'd never lose it. We will quickly go into the Arsenal Leeds live stream at around 2:40 UK time, 2:30. But nonetheless, Clement, big up yourself. Casper, appreciate you. And everybody tuned in. If you haven't hit the like button, hit the like button. Hopefully it's a good game of football. Again, I think I've been saying it all season. I'm just waiting for Man City to go on that perfect run, and I think it will happen, and I think it starts today. Of course, I want to be wrong. Jay, appreciate you for being tuned in. Again, I'm sure you've all seen the rumours are true in relation to Haaland. To the left and right of me, you can evidently see the lineup. But nonetheless, for Manchester City, Ederson, Stones, Akanji, Diaz, Ake, Rodri, Gundogan, De Bruyne, Mahrez, Alvarez, and Grealish. You know, for Liverpool, you've got Alisson, Trent, Van Dijk, Konate, Robertson, Fabinho, Henderson, Harvey Elliott. Liverpool are crying for a midfielder, in it. Jota, Gakpo, and Salah. They're crying out for some centre mid reinforcements, man. So yeah, man. And as I said, people, if you're on YouTube, all you got to do is check the pin message. We're going to be after this watching, obviously, Arsenal versus Leeds, where hopefully Arsenal can do themselves a favour with a Liverpool in brackets VAR win. Let's go. I mean, I think it's going to be a close one, man. Oh, I didn't do my FPL team. I think Haaland's in there as well. I give up this. Arthur's on the bench for Liverpool. Finally, man, you know. He's evidently not going to stay. You know, it's been a terrible loan signing, really. This is giving me life, man. Shout out to the glucose. Could do with a coffee, to be fair. But nonetheless, big up you lot. And Pep's on banter as well, man. Pep is trying to banter Arsenal as well. He's on something different. Where is that? Where is that quote from Pep? Where is it? Look at this guy, just lies out of his teeth. A man said, I would love to be in Arsenal's position rather than have the experience of winning 4 Premier Leagues in 5 years. This guy is the master troll, man. Master troll. Arthur alone gives me Dennis Suarez vibes. Dennis Suarez probably better because at least from now to the end of the season, like when has man seen that happen? I ain't a Londoner today. I am a Scouser. I am an Arsenal fan. But if Liverpool could do us a favour, why not? Really and truly appreciate the Twitch ones. But at least I can say I've seen Dennis Suarez. Like, well, pardon me, Arthur's just spent his period at Liverpool on the treatment table. The mind games have started. Bro. Pep is the master of mind games, man. Arteta knows this better than anyone, so he'll brush it off. But to us fans, he's on bans. I'll be watching this on TV, and I don't know if this link is 30 people, but I've just come across it on what do you call this again? On Twitter. So if some of you are looking for a link, don't forget 3 p.m. we're gonna need links. I believe this Twitter account is showing the game. So yeah, take that in. I'm watching it in front of me today. I feel scouse. Well, it's just an Arsenal thing, man. I'm enjoying this from a neutral point of view. I can't like one thing I like about this is obviously there's ramifications and Liverpool could do Arsenal a favor, but it's not like we're fighting for the top 4 and things like that. I mean, I want this to be a season that starts something at Arsenal. It's nice to watch bigger games and know you're really not affected. You know, your season is still in your hands. For Liverpool, they need to keep their small hopes of top 4 alive, and it starts today, really. Liverpool have a gazy run as well themselves, really. They go to City today. I could be wrong, but I'm sure they've got Chelsea on Tuesday, Wednesday, and then obviously next weekend they've got Arsenal. So it's a madness. Appreciate that, my guy. Appreciate that. It was working wonders for the guy. Almost talk too tough. We need 8 wins to get to 93 points. Even if City win 10 out of the 11s, they end up on 91 points. We are favourites. I don't know what I would consider City the favourites because they're experienced. They've got Pep Guardiola. As Pep said, they've won 4 Premier Leagues in how many years? You know, I don't think being favourites helps Arsenal at this moment in time. I'd consider them not the favourites. You know, as I always say, I don't even know if there's, you lot are talking about Arsenal in the title race. I'd love for us to win it. But as I said, time and time again, and some of you might hate me for this, I don't look at the league table. I'm completely oblivious and unaware of where Arsenal are and what Arsenal are fighting for. But if they are in a fight for the top 4, for the Prem, then it'd be lovely if Liverpool could do them a favour. And if you are really 8 points clear with 10 games to go, keep it going. Keep it going. Keep it going. Because of the Liverpool match, I keep forgetting we play Leeds today. Yeah, 3 p.m. Bit annoying that we have to watch it on the stream. But yeah, after this, we're going straight into that. And actually, let me make sure on that this stream is actually going to take you guys into it. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Shout out Marcel. Are we live? Up the Reds. I hear that. He's right. You know I'm Hey, don't sleep on it. I got like one hair moving mad in the chin. We're arriving now. I'm chatting, man. If it's not here 27 years, it's crazy. This guy's always talking like it's a press conference. Because this is a press conference. If Arsenal do certain things, I promise you, you're going to see a monster. You're going to see a villain. If Arsenal were to win this league title that you lot speak of, they'd give birth to a villain on this YouTube platform. I promise you. No one's going to. No one is going to be acting up more than me. I promise you that. For years, we've had to be rubbed. For years, the sins of Gallas and Scalacci and Pensioner Sylvester, all of these things can be wiped away at the Emirates, man. Get the likes up for the YouTube algorithm. The maths gives me comfort, but I understand anything can happen. City don't have room for any mistakes, though. And Pep knows that as well. But you are right. But the beautiful thing about football, it's not one on a maths exam. It's not one in the classroom. It's not one on the talking points. It's one on a football pitch. What I would say is Arsenal have it in their hands. Don't fumble. Don't fumble. And don't fumble. Can't let this guy. This Lucas is giving me life, man. Perfect kill for last night. Don't listen to DG. He's got the league table up on his wall in his bedroom. He can't fool anyone, mate. Lads, what time is kickoff? 12:30. Forgive me if I'm wrong. The players for both teams are out there. They're in the tunnel. Bernardo Silva don't look too happy about holding the bench, but it's Pep in it. He's going to do whatever he wants. It'd be nice, man. Imagine that Arsenal win the league. I get to say shameless things like United fans used to say in school. They go, I'll be like, Rob Holding's one of the best centre backs in the league. So I'll be like, how? That's won a league title. And they could do that with several players. Don't fumble, indeed. There you have it. Don't fumble. Don't crumble. Don't fumble. It's in your hands, mate. It's in your hands. No, Haaland, is he injured? Allegedly, yeah. But I mean, if anyone can cope without Haaland, as much as you can say that, it's Man City. You've still got Alvarez out there, Grealish out there, Mahrez out there, Kevin De Bruyne are out there. Crazy. Yes, they're at Chelsea on Tuesday. So yeah, for Liverpool, they need to get their act together. You know, out of all the top 6 teams, apart from City, or just without the mathematics, Liverpool used to, excluding kind of this season, in which still actually they have a decent record, especially at home where we have to go over there. They're on the big games, and they've got 3 of them. You know, forget the form. You see Chelsea, you see City, and you see Arsenal. You have to stand up to be counted. So if Liverpool are to get top 4, it has to start today for them. Really, they need some reinforcements. With the greatest of respect to Henderson, Fabinho, and definitely Harvey Elliott. I mean, years of underinvestment in the middle of the park or not making the right signings, it's kind of cost Liverpool, really. They need a midfielder or midfielders. If Arsenal win the league, you have to drink a bottle of Ray on the stream. A whole bottle, you're trying to kill me, but we can attempt it. We can attempt it. Luis Diaz getting injured versus Arsenal, then returning to end our title charge. I read the script to end our title. Boy, I don't know, man. So hopefully we could, you know, I'd love to beat Liverpool at Anfield. If you're not going to do that, it's a myth. Who's Perone? Maximino Perone for City. Oh, that's that youngster. Cole Palmer's on the bench. Bernardo Silva, Rico Lewis, Sergio Gomez. Your days are numbered at City. You look kind of fraudy. Who's on the bench for Liverpool, actually? Come on, BT. Show me. Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain, Arthur, Darwin Núñez, Firmino, Tsimikas, Milner, Matip, Gomez, Kelly. To be fair, I don't know how he'd fit him in there, but I would have thought Darwin Núñez would have played. DG, they're scared a bit of Liverpool 4 centre-backs. I'm not too sure. I'm out there say they're scared. I'm from the future, 4-2 Liverpool. You'll never walk alone. Listen, I want to see a good game. I want to see drama. I can't lie. I want to see VAR and ideally Liverpool winning today, but I personally don't care who wins. Can't say I'm supporting that. FM was wrong about Sergio Gomez. To be fair, he could pick up a league title and cut out. Darwin not fit enough to start. Have you seen the Banduli Ray saga? Yeah. Dangerous WhatsApps and that being thrown about. Probably the stock price of Ray is taking a hit over here in the UK. I mean, I drank it yesterday, didn't I? But I had that before. I had that bottle before this whole stuff started, if I'm completely honest. So it's all good. It's all good. Kickoff is imminent. Okay, you know what? Darwin Núñez to score off the bench. Hot takes time, people. Darwin Núñez to score off the bench. Cody Gakpo anytime. He's got the hand thing on. Alvarez is sick, man. He's just unfortunate that he's not even unfortunate, but you're at City, innit? You're not going to get the praise you would get if you were somewhere else. You got Haaland over there and whatnot. There's going to be a time Haaland and Alvarez are going to be fit, and Pep might just say, you know what, I'm going back to the false 9 business. Pardon me. The sportsmanship stuff has been done. Both captains with the referee in the centre circle, folks. Gundogan and Jordan Henderson. Just order it directly from the Ray website. Can't go wrong, bro. You all right? Man said, I hope Rodri gets sent off. He's a waste, man. He's a villain, man. He's a bit of a see you next Tuesday, if you get the acronym. You know, I wasn't impressed with his comments crying about Scotland. Like, oh my God, they foul us and they time waste. The self-awareness is not a commodity everyone has. Because yeah, fair enough, Spain play football in another world to Scotland, but you do the play acting, you do the time wasting. What you're talking about? As much as I like Haaland, you know, I don't know why BT want to show me Haaland in the stands. For this game, he's irrelevant. He's not fit. He's not playing. Manchester City to kick off, people. Kevin De Bruyne to get this game sorted. Can't lie, it's not really the empty head, is it? It's quite packed over there. Come on, ref, hurry up. Hopefully this game is straightforward because, again, people, we are live at 2:30 to start watching Arsenal versus Leeds. Edison starting his BS already. Unfortunately for him, his attempted kick, doesn't come to anything for Liverpool, but it did cannon off Gakpo. It's here with Alisson, battle of the Brazilian goalies. Yeah, it feels like there's something in the air. This might be a crazy game. Andy Robertson's giving it away to City. Rodri, Diaz, Kanji, I believe. Considering Liverpool's next 2 games are away, I'm confident in Arsenal, but I'm not looking forward to playing them at home. Not gonna lie. All the same, we move. As a Liverpool player, you must be motivated to mess up City's title charge, considering last couple of seasons. That's true, but I'd say you have to be motivated because Liverpool's season, by their standards, has been a mess. So you need to pick up 3 points and try and salvage what you can. And it's probably improbable that Liverpool is going to be in the top 4, but you never know. As poor as Spurs are, and I think they are there for the taking, they're still 4th. I think United have 2 games in hand, but Spurs are not that far away. You know, if Liverpool win their next 2 games or starting today, let's not look too ahead. Newcastle are fighting for top 4, but if Newcastle potentially do them a favour against United, if Spurs keep doing what they're doing, there you have it, people. We're 1 minute and 20 seconds into this. It's 0-0. Manchester City have a throw in deep in Liverpool territory on this right-hand side. Appreciate that. We hope they can do us a favour, but, Arsenal need to control what needs to be controlled. Gundogan's falling off the floor. I don't know what happened to him. Fabinho's looking in disbelief. What happened there? Oh, come on, Gundogan. I mean, come on. The same sort of logic that saw him winning a penalty against Crystal Palace. I mean, his face has been brushed, but he's acting. But you got to do that. On another day, VAR might have a look at it. Nothing in it, but you never know. Dark arts. Gundogan, Grealish. Trent, it could get long for you. I can't lie, Trent, it could be a long day for you in the next 3 games, but you need to hold it up today. Throw in Liverpool. Pep looks serious. There's no smiles, man. It could get peaked for Liverpool today. Cody Gakpo, several fouls, done well. Quite a strong player, really. I can't lie, it's a good run from Gakpo. He's done very well. Robertson, poor cross, really. He's not put a name on it. Poor clearance from City, really. Rah. Who is that? Grealish tried to barge Salah. Have some respect. That was never going to bang. He tried to soldier barge him. Grealish, you're not that guy, man. Maybe you tried to do that to Saka. You rolled completely off him. Behave yourself, man. Fabinho, terrible by Fabinho, really. Terrible. Salah at full strength, full stretch. Apologies, get something on it, but really and truly, it's terrible. Love to see Grealish defend him, but that self-awareness, man. Rodri. Akanji gives it to his goalie, Edison. To be fair, Edison and Alisson, based on this year, have shown they got a mistake or 2 in them for the neutrals. Hopefully something happens today. Ruben Diaz finds Rodri. Rodri tries to break the lines. Julian Alvarez. Oh, Kevin De Bruyne is just offside, but I don't think his teammates saw him. What a run. Liverpool have to hold their shape. You have to be spot on against City. City's nerve-wracking because it feels like time goes slow when you play this team. A 90-minute game feels like 180. Okay. Grealish doesn't elect to go down the line, cuts inside and finds Rodri. Rodri, I don't know how long he wanted on the ball there, but he's been dispossessed. Liverpool are back in possession. Konate. Liverpool look a bit nervous on the ball, really. Nobody's showing. Alisson. Pardon me, Robertson, first touch has to be perfect, fella. It's not, but it gets to a teammate. Jota. Can't lie, I keep forgetting Jota plays for Liverpool, folks. It's not really bang for him, is it? Is it safe to say Saka is better than Grealish? Maybe not technically, but Saka is more effective player. On the basis of effectiveness, yeah. Grealish can win games, but Saka's more of a match winner. But yeah, technically, like the technical components, I mean, Grealish is sick. Grealish thought he was Akin Fenwa. I don't know what he saw there, but it's nice to see he tried, but I don't know what gave him the motivation to do that. What's your prediction for this one, DG? If I had to put money on it, 2-0, 2-1 Man City. I have a feeling Liverpool might do something today, though. But I just think there's going to be some drama. I'll be surprised if there's not a pen. Grealish cuts inside, gets past Harvey Elliott. Fabinho. Ref, I think that's a soft one. And to be fair, from a Liverpool perspective, Fabinho, you could see what Grealish wanted to do. And he's kind of taken the bait, really. It is a foul. Actually, fair play to the referee. Looking back at it, it's a terrible attempt at winning the ball by Fabinho. And One you shouldn't have given away. Shout out yourself, Nathan. I mean, I hear you lot with the Liverpool win stuff. If they win, they win. If they don't, they don't. If you haven't hit the like button, make sure you're doing such. Twitch gang, one love to John and come on. Kevin De Bruyne over this set piece. Surely it's far too, it's way too far out to really trouble Liverpool's goal. But if it's a good set piece delivery, it could. He's in fact, forget all of that. He's played it short to Mahrez. Mahrez has given it to John Stones. John Stones has played it back to Kevin De Bruyne. The ball's eventually gone into the box. Evades Cody Gakpo's falling to Mahrez again on this right-hand side. Rodri puts it in, doesn't put a name on the cross, and it's too close to Alisson. He says, thank you for that. Poor by Alisson. Well, Grealish is a lovely player. He shields the ball well. He dribbles well. He invites you to make challenges. I don't know in terms of productivity, but you look at his catalogue at Villa, he's never scored that many goals. There's probably one, it probably actually does have a fair record this year, but that's probably the only area. But I don't think, especially the bigger club, I don't think you need to be reliant on Grealish to score goals, but he's got the capacity to. If Odegaard can score goals, Grealish, you can as well. And I only say that because both of them, I wouldn't expect them to score goals, or if I was their manager, it's not. If you score, that's great, but you've got other strengths. What was the score in the under-21s match yesterday? 1-1 between Arsenal and Manchester United. And appreciate everyone who was there. Speaking of the man Grealish, he's earned another foul. I can't lie. How long before Fabinho gets booked? They're on him, He's given away a couple of fouls. I think that one is a bit harsh. But Fabinho could find himself in the ref's cards very shortly, man. That's a foul, actually, looking back. Fabinho's found himself giving away a few fouls. He's going to find himself getting a yellow card if he doesn't stop. Who are Arsenal playing today? Leeds at 3 o'clock. We'll be doing a watch-along for such people. If you haven't hit the like button, what are you doing? One love to those who have. Boost the engagements. I had this nightmare that we were leading 4-2 at Anfield next week and lost a 2-goal lead in injury time. Less of that, man. Less of that. I rebuke it. Martinelli, bro, you think Martinelli's going to move like Grealish today? Trent's finished when he comes against us. Now that I said that, he's going to be lit. Fabinho always gets away with madness. To be fair, appreciate that. What City are doing is what we got to start doing. Fabinho's giving away a couple of fouls, just sitting there saying, ref, how many? You start planting seeds into the ref's head. In life, you have to get a bit nasty. I don't like Grealish. This guy's always looking for the foul. Bit harsh. Grealish is sick, man. Grealish up against Trent Alexander-Arnold. Trent, he glides past him. Can he pick out a man? Finds Rodri. In fact, he's killed Rodri, but the move is kept alive. It evades Rodri, but it's now here with Kevin De Bruyne. Kevin De Bruyne swings it in. That's a cross, into the hands of Alisson. I don't know if the offside flag would have been risen, but my word. With his weaker peg, Kevin De Bruyne is scary. He would have been onside as well. It completely killed Trent and Konate. Kevin De Bruyne, what a player, man. Nonetheless, Robertson's back in possession. The second best Scottish fullback in the league. Pardon me, shamelessly what I did there. Konate, second best young French centre-back in the league. Well, you and Fofana can fight it out. Come on, Liverpool, you have one job to do. Oh, forget that, man. Arsenal do their jobs, man. Forget supporting these lot. It's not the same, but I remember some people cheering on Spurs on a couple of occasions this season. That Arsenal fans just know. I see everything. It's only been 9 minutes into this, people. Liverpool have had just 21% of the ball. It's expected against City, but it's still 0-0. Rodri. A bit like us, a couple of the players for both teams probably need to wake up. People tried comparing Fabinho to Fred. Realistically, come on, man. Fred cannot talk to Fabinho at all, really. Fabinho's kind of fallen off, but nah, come on, man. Fabinho's a way better player than Fred's ever been. Respectfully to Fred Dino. Won't forgive you for Brazil, though. Going to catch the match on TV. Be back later. Come on. Appreciate that. Van Dijk. Oh, my God. What happened to Virgil? Don't think I never saw you getting ripped in the international break, Virgil van Dijk. Agendas have to agenda in that quality defender. Akanji. Passes it to Rodri. Rodri plays Diaz. Diaz invited to carry the ball forward. Going on a mazy run, the centre-back. Doing too much. Been saved by a teammate, but doing too much. Kevin De Bruyne heads it on. Is here with Mahrez. What can Riyad Mahrez do? Down this right-hand side. Finds Kevin De Bruyne. Oh, Liverpool could be in trouble here. Van Dijk wins the header. Mahrez wins the seconds. Rodri hit it, lad. He hits it into the hands of Alisson. Liverpool going to sleep there. There's only going to be so many opportunities that City give you before they take advantage of such. So Liverpool probably need to wake up defensively then. Again, after this, people watching Arsenal versus Leeds, smash the like button on such if you have not done such already. Edison. I mean, both keepers are prone to some moments of madness. More so Edison. And really just Alisson based on the last 12 months, really. Oh, speaking of errors, Robertson's lost his foot in there. Julian Alvarez, dispossessed by Fabinho. I like Alvarez, but you got to take your chances. You signed a new deal. Not going to be too many times you play instead of Haaland. You need to come Arsenal, man. We'll appreciate you. Wavy player. Robertson, Elliott, Jota. First time I've really said his name. Good bit of sustained possession for Liverpool here. Henderson, Harvey Elliott. But look at the shape from City. They get numbers back. Harvey Elliott. If he never got injured when he had that serious one, there was a point I thought he would have got England call up. He was in a big bit of form. Okay. Liverpool need to get a hold of the ball, or it's going to get peak for them. I mean, but if you're playing City, I hear you and you're not wrong, but anyone who plays City, especially away from home, so at home in City's case, you know you're not going to have bear of the ball. You know you're going to have to be, you can't just defend, but you know you're going to have to be relatively compact. There's going to be sustained periods where you don't have it, where there's kind of heart-in-mouth moments, which hasn't actually happened yet. But I also think against City, you have to be brave, which I'm sure Liverpool do on occasion, and take advantage. And obviously you see it, but long gone are the days in the Premier League where a smaller team, not that Liverpool are a smaller team in City, but a team in worse shape sits in, 2 banks of 4, rigid compactness, and just stinks up the place. The best way to beat teams is to move to them. Like, believe in yourself. Speaking of moving to them, this is a great move by City. Grealish up against Tierney Trent. Trent Alexander-Arnold's skin. Grealish hit it, lad. See, this is why Saka's better. You would have lenged it. De Bruyne, that was poor from him. Should have lenged it. As I said, that's the only thing, ref. The ref's in the City pay packet. I can't lie, man. Everything is a foul. To be fair, there's no complaints from Cody Gakpo, so he probably knows he's guilty. Come on, ref, man. Henderson barely touches the guy, like. And I don't care, really. This game don't affect me, but come on, ref. Look, bro, when the ball's been played, Kevin De Bruyne is still mid-air. I can't lie, man. City are on this WWE thing, man. Guys are play acting. I respect it. You've got to do it. I saw you win a penalty like that against Crystal Palace. I saw Bernardo Silva last year kind of buy one off Granit Xhaka. You've got to. And that's where I can't lie. For Martinelli, for Saka, as much as anyone can, or young players, as much as you can watch City and be admired, it's them sort of things that take you to the next level. Henry used to do it. You got to have the dark hearts. I'm sure if you're Irish, you won't like me mentioning Thierry Henry, but you know what he did. Just keep the ball on the pitch, man. Well, VAR won't let you get away with it now. This is scary. Kevin De Bruyne or Mahrez over the set piece. Ruben Diaz was over it temporarily. He's just there for image, man. He's like me in Sunday League. I just stand over the set pieces with that voice in my head, like, should I just kick it? But I know it's not. I ain't got the juice for that. Kevin De Bruyne, I mean, it would be goal of the season if he does it. He runs over it. Riyad Mahrez. I thought he scored. Inches, that's what she said. It's a good effort. Maybe if I watch it again, I won't say it, but from that camera angle, oh, you know what? Someone of Mahrez's quality probably could and should do a lot better, but he's wrapped it. It's not far, Alisson rooted to the spot. It's a good effort. Yeah, I always have that thought, I just kick it. But I'm just there for image, man. I'll be there flexing like Ronaldo as well. Like, when you walk to the ball, walk away, doing up socks and that, I'll start acting. City have won it back. And no, they haven't, because Van Dijk is absolutely clattered someone. Henderson bottled that, and he's giving it straight back to City. It's getting very scrappy. Henderson's got another chance. Harvey Elliott, I'm sorry, Liverpool, but you need some midfield reinforcements, man. Mohamed Salah, what can he do? Can he flip this game on its head? Salah cutting in, Bukayo Saka impression. Saka's ability sold separately. Shameless agenda. Speaking of Saka, Arsenal versus Leeds. Watch along at 2:30. Sounds like City are all over, Paul. Kinda, but not really. Looks like both sets of players needs to wake up. Hi, deluded Guna. First watching on Curtis has disappeared. Don't know what going for Curtis, but shout out to you. Why is it your first though? Don't treat man like some second best Donny, you know. No, too much pressure from the start on Liverpool. I don't see them winning. Football can be changed in an instant, man. It's still 0-0. There's a big half an hour left of this half, but so far so good. I would say Liverpool need to be a lot braver in possession, and the midfield, they ain't got press resistance Donnies like that. Like the most adventurous in the middle of the park is the young Harvey Elliott, and it's City, so you can't really do such. Look. Van Dijk and Fabinho looking at each other saying, what's going on? There's no options for the man in possession. It's for anyone in a red shirt. Alisson's done quite well to find Fabinho. Trent, another one who needs to be adventurous. That's a ball from Trent. Surely Jota's onside. Surely he's onside. You bottled it. You bottled it. You're not going to make it. Salah! The flag has stayed down. Smash and grab, lads. Mohamed Salah. As I said, City caught cold. I don't know why Jota was looking left and looking right. First bit of bravery. First real bit of bravery. Credit to Trent. Split that high line of City completely wide open. Well, I'm sure VAR will have a look. It didn't look like anything's wrong with that. Jota kind of made a mess of it. And his blushes were spared. No one's offside there. Nah, I don't think he's off. No, he's not off. Akanji's playing him. High line completely done. Jota didn't believe in himself. And if it was down to Jota, he wouldn't have scored. It's shameless, but technically Jota's going to get an assist. Salah had some conviction in what he was doing. Smash the like button, people. The game's been flipped on its head. You can do tick-tacker and that. But you need to put the ball in the back of the net. And Mr. Mohamed Salah has done such. He's defo watched Saka vids before this. He defo did. Shameless, of course. 100%. You heard right. Liverpool have taken the lead. Liverpool 1, City 0. No one is offside. Like no one is off. Nobody is offside. You could see it. As you can hear me say, I don't know why Jota's looking left and right. Ref, there's nothing wrong with that, man. He's onside. And while I like Ake and Akanji, and they've probably been two of City's best players, is there a reason? Is there a correlation between City having less quality defenders, barely keeping them fit, and being a bit of an open book defensively? Nonetheless, 17 minutes in, that's got to be Liverpool's first effort. Salah's put it in the back of the net. Come on, Liverpool. Come on, Liverpool. Come on. It's the defenders you got to worry about, though. No Haaland, no Haaland, no Haaland, no Haaland. Man said sim to half-time. Hell DG, 3-2 Liverpool win, we hope. Liverpool are the type of team to get battered all half, then score against the run and play. Comment at the live stream. There you have it. Arsenal could win the league. I don't look at the league table, but if that is true, that would be lit, man. Go on, Liverpool can't have City winning this league. I hear that. Salah with a Saka-esque finish. Oh, Cody Gakpo cleaned out there. Good player, Cody is. I like how he thingy. I actually really like how Cody Gakpo carries a football. And he don't look obviously strong. Like you're playing Premier League as an attacker, you got to be strong in it. But you can't really brush him off the ball like that. So, speaking of getting brushed, Ake just got done dirty by Salah there. Salah's turned not the best of passes from Trent into a decent one, and he's kicked the ball. Salah, calm down, don't get booked. I don't know why Salah's bowling out. What do you do to make them that mad? Like, why is Salah so vexed? He's going to get a yellow card. Ref, you're acting. You are acting. You're acting. The ref's behaving like he's a school teacher. The ref, I mean, he kicked the ball in it, but ref, come on, man. It's a big game. Let's see that again. Does Salah have any justification? To be brutally honest, it looks like Ake actually kicked that, really. Salah's got to control his temper. Well, Liverpool have scored, bro. Deluded, this is how we have to play against City. Stop trying to match them on footballing ability, hit them on the break. But you got to take your chances. Last couple of times against City for Arsenal, obviously we've lost FA Cup, last time in the league, last season at the Emirates, which I actually feel the last 3 games recently against City, last year at the Emirates was probably our better game in it. But we didn't take our chance. The minimal chances, we didn't take them, you know. I remember, again, not to drop Eddie Nketiah into it, but there was one effort where I don't mind strikers being greedy, but you either have to hit the target or you have to play Martinelli in very early. He waited, Diaz clamped him. Salah, based on what we've seen in this opening 20 minutes, one opportunity, back of the net, flipped on its head. Because now, you know, City have to be a bit more adventurous at some point. Bearing in mind, there's a lot of football to be played. Robertson, that was a terrible cross. I don't know what's going on with City's right-hand side. I don't know where their right back is or who actually is the right back, but he needs to get it to gear, really. And based on the goal that City just conceded, that could be an angle. And for Arsenal, actually, that goal that Salah scored, that is of high importance to us because we play a high line. Naturally, if you play a high line, you leave yourself susceptible to moments like that. Who have Liverpool got? Well, no, I'm not next because they're playing midweek, but who have we got next on next weekend? That could very well be us. So take the lessons, and you can imagine Arsenal are watching this game, but we need to do our job. I think Leeds are going to make it difficult for us. Jack Grealish here, Victoria Beckham. He finds Kevin De Bruyne. Oh, it's Pete. Gundogan slices it. City should be 1-1 in this. Liverpool concern me defensively. They're a bit shambolic as they have been this season in that regard, but they live to fight another day. Jota's too chaotic as a footballer, man. He's giving it away very cheaply there. What was you doing? Why did you do that? And what did you see? It's always like he don't mean to do these things. To be fair, it's an unfair yellow. I don't know about margin. I mean, I don't know about that. But he's kicked the ball in it. It could be 1-1 here. Grealish looks in disbelief. How did Mahrez fire over? It sounds mad, but City are not being efficient in the final third. I mean, yeah, man. Probably shouldn't be given a yellow card, but Salah's experienced enough to know. Don't kick the ball in it. I don't agree with the ref doing it, but his hands are kind of tied. You would hope the ref would understand a big game like this. There's evidently going to be emotions inside the first 20 minutes. Allow it in it, but this is the highlight of the referees, referees weekend. And to be fair, he's got first row seats to a game like this. Is lit. Van Dijk wins the header. I don't know what Robertson's did. This is what I'm talking about. Liverpool will let themselves down. What was that from Robertson? They live to fight another day, but Liverpool are doing okay, but they're smoking something strong defensively. Trent, of all people, does the right thing defensively and just clears his lines. Liverpool need to retain the ball better. And now it's here with Kevin De Bruyne. He's found Mahrez on this right-hand side. Mahrez, come on, Liverpool, man. I ain't supporting you, but it'd be nice if you could win. Jota win the foul. Jota down this left-hand side. Robertson overlap, man. That's not a foul. In fact, I can't lie, it is. Good foul, Jota. Stones is right back, but he's playing inverted. But it's Bandilu, man. There's got to be a correlation with City just having less quality defenders, barely keeping them fit. And as much as you can say City struggles this season, they're still fighting for the title. But compared to their previous years, City struggling. Jordan Henderson. Actually, I don't know why Cody Gakpo was asking for it. Henderson's done the right thing, finding Jota. Henderson. Bang it. Gerrard impression. Harvey Elliott. Oh, it could be two. Gakpo surely offside there, and he knew it. That's childish from him. Don't need to be offside there. Pardon me. I'm tempted to lock off the stream. I just started watching at 1-0. Don't want to jinx it. Realistically, big up Liverpool, but we all know how this is going to end. 57 likes. Can we get to 100 before the end of this? I'm good, man. You probably noticed my voice is a bit messed. But yeah. Edison. Was that Julian Alvarez? I believe so. He found Kevin De Bruyne. Grealish. Kevin De Bruyne killed it, really. Kanate having none of it. Trent, poor. Giving the ball away too cheaply. What are guys doing? Retain the ball, lads. Nobody's played against City here, but anyone that's played Sunday League where you're playing a team that is better in possession and you're a defender, everyone knows the minute you give the ball away, you work so hard to win it and you give it away. It's frustrating. It's tired, It's tiring what Liverpool have to do right now defensively. Ake. Gundogan. Grealish. Gets past Harvey Elliott. Cuts inside. Kevin De Bruyne. Tries to play a nonchalant flick. It doesn't really work out. Liverpool clear and live to fight another day. Arsenal 1-0 up at the Etihad. Let's go. City got rid of Zini and Cancelo, then decided to play Bernardo Silva at left back. They did, but he's holding bench today. And to be fair, he's an option to bring on. City got so many good players, man. They got good dilemmas. Imagine being able to draw for these players. And for Cancelo, only Lord knows what happens because you go back 12 months. Did he not get a new deal? People are saying best fullback in the league /world. Now you're at Bayern and that, innit? And, We'll see what's going on there. Ake's found Grealish. Rodri. If someone wants to clamp him, they have my blessing. Jonathan Stones. The Raheem Sterling derby currently sees City a goal down. Gundogan, they've been here before though. Football's a 90-minute game. Mahrez, Alisson can't keep it in. Corner kick to City. City have had half chances, but so far so good. I think, if anything, I think the goal's the best thing to happen to Liverpool. There looks like a tiny bit more belief. The Jotas, Henderson, I'm seeing them a lot more. I think Liverpool slightly are holding the ball a lot better, but defensively you can see problems. Kevin De Bruyne, delivery, it's been dealt with. Mo Salah will give chase. Stones heads it on, but he finds Harvey Elliott. Oh, it could be peak. Oh, Salah, please. Jota, please. Salah, please. Oh, Jota, get there, man. Salah, come on, man. Come on. Grealish, of all people, mashing work defensively. City could have been hit on the break there. That'd have been cash money. Great play from Harvey Elliott. This is why I don't like you, Salah, because if that was Arsenal, Rob Holding and that for all the years in Chambers, you would have been scoring. Let's hope that Liverpool don't live to regret that. Come on, Salah. You're the goal scorer, but come on, you're better than that, man. City could have been hit there. And once again, the half chance that came to not even a half chance, but that we're just referring to in the goal. I hope Mikel Arteta and his players are when we're planning for Liverpool, we're assessing that, because again, not to be that guy, but we play a high line. We're quite good on the ball. This is a byproduct of playing a high line. Riyad Mahrez cuts inside. Finds Gundogan. Oh, Grealish. Yep, 1-1. There you have it. Game, set, match. Julian Alvarez. No Haaland. No problemo. As I said, City looks shaky defensively. I can't lie. Big up Haaland, but who gives a hell about Haaland today? He's not playing. And big up his dad, but no one gives a flying monkeys about his dad. Why does BT keep showing his dad every week since the man signed for the club? Nonetheless, Liverpool won. City won. Hopefully VAR could do something. And Salah, you see why you have to take your chances here. Just after he had an effort. Onside as well, really. Gone to sleep. Konate, Van Dijk. Everybody shambolic defensively there. Everybody sleeping. Trent's playing people onside. And to be fair, Trent, Henderson, Konate, it's a great run from Julian Alvarez. Not a single person has picked him up. Or Grealish. And to be fair, I feel sorry for Trent. The only crime Trent's committed there is playing people on side, but he's caught in two worlds. Do I go out to the left to go and find Grealish, who obviously just got the assist, or do I stay narrow? As I said, and so as some of you lot could see, defensively, Liverpool have been shambolic, and that's going to cost them. There you have it. Well, that's the optimism gone. Well, crazy. Training ground routine. Fully just cheating. Must be nice. 1-1. There you have it. I know. I'm watching it on TV, lad. Since Konate and Van Dijk started playing together, Liverpool have been better defensively. It's not alive and kicking, boy. Imagine Odegaard, Partey, Silva in midfield. It would be lit, man. Well, there you have it, man. A draw would be okay. Come on, man. City smell bloody. This ain't ending in no draw. That's the optimism gone. You lot gassed me. Tried to get behind Liverpool for today. It's gone now, isn't it? That's that. Because again, like, I just can't see how Liverpool win this respectfully to Liverpool. Like, there's a golfing class between the players. Defensively, both teams are going to sleep. And has Klopp ever played a back three? It might be time to run that. Have to rely on ourselves, man. As I said, unfortunately, I see Liverpool City, going on them crazy runs now with 10 or so games to go. Well, they've got more than 10 in it because they're in all comps still. I'm sure everybody defensively should be upset for that goal. John Stones, Riyad Mahrez on this right-hand side, cuts in. Bro, there's like 7 shirts. There's like 7 Liverpool shirts. Ultimately, it's come to nothing, but come on, lads. What's going on? What's going on? Mahrez shouldn't skip past all of you lot. It's like I don't even know if has he tried to shoot, has he tried to pass, has he heart been caught in two minds? Come on, lads. Trent, come on, bro. Giving it away, yeah. It's peak for you lot. It's Liverpool. It's peak. It's gonna get peak. Surely Mahrez is offside. Oh, Mahrez just absolutely fingered someone there. It is offside, but someone got ripped. Being a fullback in the Prem can't be nice, you know. It can't be nice. There's some serious hitters out there. Trent is a joke. We need to drop him and buy another defender to play there. Darwin Núñez injured. He's on the bench. Trent is the modern day Dele Alli. Dare I say it? He was performing, now gone MIA. To be fair, that is very harsh on Trent Alexander-Arnold, man. Like, Trent's done a lot more than Dele ever did. He got trophies to match it as well. Dele Alli, you know, getting rubbed out in Turkey and that. Crazy. City turning it on now. Wouldn't say turning it on, but it's looking mad. Trent just an overhyped winger thoughts. He's not even a winger, like. It's been, you know, for a while, Fabinho protecting him, not even anything to do with him. It's like, it didn't matter what you did defensively because you're going to go and get X amount of assists. But at a time, that's not going to be relevant, as you could see. I think people do a lot of waffling about Trent defensively, but all his weaknesses as a fullback are all defensive. Pardon me, maybe under another manager, not to say Klopp needs to go or any of that, he'd be slightly more inverted. Obviously, he's done that. He has a license to roam into midfield. Like was he not a centre mid in that before becoming a right back? Probably doesn't have the attribute. Well, he doesn't have the attributes to cut it in midfield on a consistent basis, so he'd be playing there. But to be fair, his age now, if you're not a good defender, you're never going to be, are you? Kevin De Bruyne. To be fair to him, Trent's done well. I still think Trent's a quality player, man. It's a madness right now, I admit. Jota skips past one. Rodri, that's a yellow. Ref, you have to book him. If Rodri doesn't get booked, what's going on? Slap Trent in the 8, nothing magical but competent. It won't, would it though? Because if you can't defend that right back, midfield, you're going to have to defend. You can't go to sleep. Rodri has only had 4 bookings this season. How? I have to applaud it. You are a dark art specialist. That is fantastic. How? 4? How? That is amazing. Nonetheless, Alisson, he's been one of Liverpool's better players, actually. What happened to Robertson? He was going through a spell where he's asking for the ball quite a lot. I think Liverpool are feeling sorry for themselves after conceding. They've gone through stages in this first half where it looks like they really believe, and then it looks like nobody wants the ball. That's surely a foul. Ref says forget that, they've given it straight back to City. Kevin De Bruyne has the bit between his teeth. A man inspired today. Julian Alvarez, Riyad Mahrez on this right hand side. His peak. Liverpool's peak. His peak. Well, look at the clearing. Not even clearing lines. I can't lie, man. I don't know what's going on with Liverpool, but there's incidences of defending that are not even fit for Sunday League here. The one thing I'll give Liverpool, they look exciting on the counter. Like, who got ripped? Cody Gakpo just ripped someone, and that's got to be a yellow. He's got to go. Who is that? Rodri. Grealish getting batted up by Henderson. Surely Rodri's got to go there. That is very fortunate. That is very fortunate. So it would be a soft one, and great play by Cody Gakpo. Ref, Rodri has made no attempt to win the ball there. He's just bundled his man over. He's grabbed him and just dashed him and then made sure he's gone down. That's a tactical foul. I love it. But look at that. Yeah, this is all set up for City to win this league. How is that not a second yellow? That is very fortunate. I guess the ref remembers who pays him. Rodri's a lucky boy. I'd love to slap you in your face, man. You're becoming a serious enemy of mine, Rodri. Henderson's right. Henderson, stop snitching, though. Stop snitching, though. Stop snitching to the ref. The ref's already done it. Trent needs to go. Everyone banging on about how he should stay. Stop bigging him up. He's done the same all season. Fair enough. It's a dark arts thing. Rodri just behaves like a spoiled kid, man. All Scotland do is foul and that. Bro, Spain do that crap. City do that crap. You do that crap. Gakpo looking less than do every. Gakpo's beat the allegations, man. Mudryk, though, I don't know for your thing. Rodri, you have to respect it. How does this guy get away with this week in, week out? 4 bookings. There's a reason. Never a foul, DG. Come on, man. The refs are coward. We got to manifest Liverpool win, bro. They need to manifest it for the damn self. And Kevin De Bruyne here, none of that positive thinking BS. Mahrez, the offside flag eventually has come up. Yeah, Rodri tried to clamp Tierney, tried to clamp Rodri. I respect it. I respect it, man. He's a villain. He's a villain. He's a villain. Allison. Rodri is on thin ice now. I hope I get that red I prayed for. He's going to bust case, man. He's smart enough to know, listen, don't do too much. I swear he's at Atletico. This guy's been seasoned, a seasoned veteran in this dark art stuff. Obviously, you can always get drawn out, but he's all right there. I personally think he's fortunate not to be booked there. Would it be a harsh second yellow? Potentially, but it's harsh. Like it's like when we sit here and say it's not a pen. Just because it's a harsh penalty to give doesn't mean it's not, or a harsh decision. And it's the intention, you know, a big part of how City play is the counter press as soon as they lose the ball. Speaking of counters, Liverpool, the ref, there's no offside flag. Ake, stop snitching. Salah, come on, man. Come on, man. Yeah, man, I'm not, yeah. Trent, come on, Trent. Come on, Trent. Trent's lost his powers, man. He's lost the assist powers. He's meaty now. He's meaty now. But that's positive. Ref, never a foul. Okay, it fully is, man. Trent, you fouled Grealish. Grealish is looking for it. What's Grealish? I can't lie, man. I love football, but you're doing too much. What's all this WWE stuff, acting and rolling on the floor like you've been seriously hurt? That's probably how these guys get injuries. What actually happened with Grealish? Oh, wait, to be fair. See, Grealish is like the boy who cried wolf. When you're actually hurt, I don't believe you. Trent didn't mean it. I hope not. But it's like his one of his boots has caught the face of Grealish as he's stepping over him. Fair enough, man. Oh, Grealish, shut up, man. This is what Grealish does. That's why I don't like him. To be fair, he was actually hurt there. Mudryk dodged 007 things. Trent did clip him. Yeah, but boy, you cried wolf. Now you're actually hurt. I don't believe your story. Bro, Barcelona playing Real Madrid on Wednesday. And BT, that must be Copa del Rey or something big, man. City get a lot of favourable ref decisions. Bernardo Silva should have got like 4 yellows against us. They're spending that money correctly, man. Spending that money correctly. Half time is soon upon us. 1-1's probably a fair result. On the balance of things, City are waiting. Ref, come on, man. Is this just whatever Jack Grealish does? Another free kick. Come on, ref. Grow a flipping pair, would you? Come on, man. And you, Trent, you need to cut your dreads because you're seeing the man too late there. You arrived 5 minutes late there. It is a foul. It's fully a foul. That's probably a bit of frustration from Trent. Wants to give him something to cry about. But it's a needless free kick to give away. Cut your hair. I did. I wouldn't say all hate Liverpool. That's red worthy. I can't lie. Come on. The game's getting embarrassing, man. To be fair, as much as I hate the players rolling around and stuff, I'll be doing the same thing. Maybe that's why I hate it so much. I'll be doing the same thing. The minute somebody pushes me, like Gundogan, that's what you got to do. Just get someone sent. Oh, beef. I bang him. Henderson, bang him, man. Van Dijk, get on to Ake. He's hating. Look at your hair, Van Dijk. He's hating. They're not even touching. There's no dangling stuff, Ake. Akanji, sorry. The cane rolls are meaty, broski. Bang him. I want violence. I want drama. I want all of this stuff. Yes. Premier League footy. Smash the like button, people. Henderson, keep your heads. Boys, 0-0. It wouldn't be my live stream if I never said that. I can't lie. This ref, he definitely knows where all the cameras are. He loves it. This ref loves it. Loves it. He's definitely gonna go to the pub, see her babes, and say, "Oh, did you see it on TV?" He bet you he's going to the pub when Match of the Day's on. He's gonna pause the Sky remote and show it as well. Conveniently, he knows where the camera angles are. This ref's on the showman stuff. Nonetheless, it's a corner to City. They can you like, man. I want violence, man. I just want violence. I'm sorry. It can you. Yes. Do you know what? If it's the best, if staying on your feet is the best option, but yeah, I can understand. If somebody's selling a dream and whatnot, I can understand why they do it because you got to be dirty in this game. Rodri, such a good player, man. It's just you ruin it with your acting. Half of these, well, there's not a bad player actually. Probably that Sergio Gomez fella is the only one that looks meaty. That's literally probably the only one. Even the Ortega keeper looks okay for a second choice keeper. Cody Gakpo wanted far too long. Not the best of passes from Henderson to Salah, but he did a thing. But this is where Liverpool are letting themselves down, man. They're not believing. Don't go home. Keep the ball, but don't go home. Van Dijk, I can't lie. I haven't seen Van Dijk play one of them crossfield passes all game. This is probably the first game I ain't seen that. Come on, Van Disney. You therefore watch Saliba vid. Salah. Oh, Liverpool, come on. Henderson, come on. Henderson, man, that's meaty, man. Harvey Elliott. Harvey, that was crap. The flag stayed down, though. Mohamed Salah, don't pass. And now the flag's gone up. To be fair, it was offside. I don't know why. Harvey Elliott, you're a centre mid, in the Premier League. I don't know how you couldn't see that is offside. I don't know how you could see that weren't the pass. I don't know why Trent, of all people, is on the left-hand side, but well, maybe that's why Harvey Elliott were trying to find him. No worries, Graham, mate. No worries. I can't lie. The ref bringing two other players together who were trying to fight to say sorry upsets me. United, do you know what? One thing I'll give the ref is meaty, but I like when refs try and have some authority over the game. At least he's trying to run the game and the players are not running it. A lot of the time in the Prem, it looks, and even in Sunday League, whoever shouts the most, you get away with stuff. At least he's trying to govern it. He's not governing it how I would like. He's not really competent, but at least he's trying. Alisson. Is that a good pass? Not really. Robertson's tried to keep it alive. Cody Gakpo. I can't lie. Cody Gakpo's central for this game probably is not it, man. He could be devastating in some of these wide areas. Robertson, come on, bro. Not doing well enough there. Surely that's a foul. Another tactical foul. And City will take that. Mahrez is taking it quickly. He's found Rodri. Trent, just don't cut in where Grealish is, but be aware. I can't lie. If you really want to see how good City are, just watch what the players without the ball are doing. It's such a great setup, man. Pep Guardiola is a true master of this football stuff. It's not quite Mikel Arteta, but it's all right. As I said, watch what people are doing off the ball. You could see Mahrez making that run, and now he could have an opportunity. Oh, step overs. Finds Gundogan. Gundogan fluffed his lines. I don't know. Will they say Kevin's offside? The flag's gone up. Man City are as a full step faster than Liverpool in nearly every sector of the pitch. The Man United-Arsenal rivalry in the 90s and 2000s, early 2000s was fantastic. Them days are gone in terms of how people could behave. Like, you're never going to see the Keown Ruud Van Nistelrooy moment. You're not going to see a lot of that stuff. Shout out Cesc Fabregas for throwing a pizza at Sir Alex Ferguson and badding up Lampard in that League Cup final. Oh, Alisson backs himself on the ball there. Cody Gakpo, that touch was crazy. Do you think Darwin will get a run? Probably. Gives them something on the left-hand side. You know what? I think the game needs... I don't know about his form, but just based on the central areas, I think they need Firmino on. Maybe move Gakpo to the left because there's a couple of times Liverpool are breaking. And I know he's technically got an assist, but I'm not too impressed by Jota today. He's not really provided nothing. But to be fair to him, it's not that Liverpool are playing bad, but he's really doing a madness, really. Salah's got the goal. Probably could have done better with his decision-making just before City scored the equaliser. It's defensively where the errors are. I mean, when playing out from the back, when clearing their lines, the overall shape. Liverpool are quite fortunate, really, to have only conceded one. There's not really many chances, but City don't need many chances. 1-1's a fair result, though. If you got links, hit them up, man. Trent looks shook. Wouldn't you be shook? Wouldn't you be shook playing all these brothers? Like, wouldn't you? You got Grealish, and then if you're lucky enough to have a relatively quiet game with Grealish, Alvarez can move out wide. There's demons on the bench. It's crazy, man. Mahrez to take this corner. Will you be shook? Corner kick. Oh, comes to nothing. Rodri, the villain, could have just done something. I can see City attacking with fire in the second half. If this ends 1-1, it's true, man. But as they say, if you can't win, don't lose, man. If you can't win, don't lose. 2 minutes of added on time, people. I think 1-1's probably a fair result. I'd say the only thing, if I was a Liverpool fan or Klopp or one of the players, I would just be thinking about that moment where, even though Salah has scored, where just before City got the equaliser against the run of play, I think Liverpool need a lot more belief, man. And this is why I think they need midfielders. Like, there's no one really, especially the defenders, you know. Alisson is probably the most steady on the ball. He's the one trying the thing, really. The counter-attack from Liverpool is on, but the midfielders need to show for it a bit more. I think Cody Gakpo looks up for it, but he's not getting much joy. I think if you pull him out wide, because him and, you know, Robertson has had a lot of space as well. Even Jota's assist, but everything about it was booked. Really. Shout out yourself. Oh my God. What a name. Ivan Toney would suit Liverpool. True. And I'm sure Klopp would be open to attackers, but to me anyways, it more looks like the spine of the Liverpool team that needs addressing. Maybe another right back that's a bit more defensively solid than Trent. Ref, that's got to be a yellow card for Grealish. He's had a kick out. Kanata, you bottled it, Grealish. You see, I don't rate guys like you because, you know, Duppy really knows who to frighten, because you got all this talk for other duns. You saw Kanata about 7 foot 500 pound Mark Henry settings and got shook. Keep the same energy. I tried to bone out. He saw, yo, that's a heavyweight. Forget about it. But yeah, as I was saying with Liverpool, that's the end of the first half. I think it's more that I'm not watching Liverpool week in, week out, but I think it's the spine of the team. I don't think they have press-resistant midfielders. I don't think there's a consistent option even today, but someone that's just going to ask for the ball and take it off the centre-backs. Maybe a right-back that, you know, you could pull Trent out when his form isn't quite good, or just someone a bit more defensively spot on. Midfielders, bro, really, like midfielders, like they need a couple, and Liverpool have evidently known that. Again, being linked and actually signing players is completely different, but they were linked with Fernandes before he went to Chelsea. They were linked with Tchouaméni before he went to Madrid. They were linked with Jude Bellingham. They could do that. So they evidently know they need a midfielder or not. They're still linked with Nunes as well. Mateus Nunes of Wolves. Could play him. He'd be good. Sometimes a bit too calm on the ball. It's a good result for now. Listen, realistically, if you're Liverpool, just like most teams in the league, mine included, if someone offered you a draw against City, you take that and you move on, really. I don't think it's a weird one. I don't think anybody, for both teams, are playing amazing. I don't think anyone's playing bad. I think the counter-attack from a Liverpool perspective is on. I think they need more belief on the ball. I think the biggest problems is defensively, the shape, the belief on the ball, how they're following runners, how they're closing down crosses, you know, overall marking. I think they're the issues for Liverpool. You know, even sometimes, you know, Konate did it on occasion. Trent, they're trying to clear their lines and they're half slicing it. They're getting a lot of height, but no real distance on it. From a City perspective, the counter-attack from Liverpool's on. They've got to do better there. Probably just need to be a lot clinical. They look a bit sharper and faster and obviously a bit more fluid than Liverpool. They've equalised, but they've had half chances that on another day, they take them. It's crazy because Liverpool could have been 2-0 up, but flopped it, then straight away 1-1. Football for you. Football's a mad game. Mad game. Crazy game. 81 likes. We're flirting with 100 people. If you've hit the like button, appreciate it. Appreciate all of you lot tuned in, people. Again, this is the first of 2 Premier League watch-alongs today, people. We'll be watching Arsenal versus Leeds after this. Even if you're not going to be there, do me a favor and hit the like button. These likes boost the YouTube algorithm and all of that. Rodri does black magic, avoiding red cards, I swear. He's saying he's doing the Obia thing. Rodri always escapes red cards. I swear I don't think he's ever got sent off since he's been here, maybe only once. Dark art specialist. And weren't there a game? I don't know if it was the season City won the league or Liverpool won the league. But I'm sure there was a blatant handball from him once. Again, it might have been Everton away or something, and he just got away with it. They're lucky Haaland isn't playing. Salah had a head start. Grealish should have never caught him. True. That was poor from Salah. Poor from Salah, really. Poor from, and again, it's Mohamed Salah. Like, if you was playing against Chambers and Holding, I've seen you put that in the back of the net. City are wary of the counter. The fear of Salah is real. Wouldn't you be shook, Salah? He's strong. He's quick. He's crazy. Wenger getting sent off and then just standing with the fans when the Premier League was in its peak. Nunes been decent recently. Surprised he didn't start. Some Liverpool fans in the comments are saying he's touch and go going into this game, so maybe that explains it. But yeah, man, Darwin off the left could be a thing. I'd probably move Cody Gakpo out there, take off Jota. I see the angle with Jota starting, but and he's got an assist, but I don't really see it. I think they probably need Firmino in there, just someone that's a bit brave on the ball, someone that's just going to gamble. Cody's shown it on occasion, but he's not really seeing much. Keenan Vieira in the tunnel, absolute serious football fights. Saying that, I was watching a TikTok yesterday, and I think Kieran Dyer was talking about when him and Lee Bowyer had the fight. Apparently, Souness was going to mash them both up. Alan Shearer, forget fighting Alan Shearer. He was going to mash them both up. And again, football's crazy, man. But then again, football's changed. Again, looking at Arsenal now, you know, we saw. Bro, why have I got bad needles there? That's crazy. I was sewing earlier. Could have seriously hurt myself. We live in a day and age now. Don't you remember when Ceballos and Eddie Nketiah allegedly had a bust up and everyone's like, oh my God, they're fighting. Do you know how many fights probably happen in training and all these things? Like football is not kumbaya and that. Maybe little kiddies games are, but not football. There's too much testosterone involved in these environments. There's too many males congregating. Why as well? It's high pressure as well, sports and that. Like it always shocks me how people are genuinely scared of that or worried or make scenes when players and things are having fights. By all means, you know, I love to see my team fighting because if you fight each other like that, I want to see you fighting strangers like that. Really and truly, never a foul. Dude, you could look at this guy, man. Akanji is arse. This guy. Do you know what? I have to say sorry to Akanji because I thought you was me in the Bundesliga. You've been probably one of the Premier League signings of the season. Like, I don't know if whatever lab they made Haaland, they made another Akanji. You know, he's getting long hair and that, but maybe it's City tax, maybe it's Pep. I don't know, but you look twice the player you looked in the Bundesliga. Twice the player. You can't slap man with your studs. It's one of them. Only Trent will know if he did it on purpose. But giving man the benefit of the doubt, he was stepping over Grealish. Obviously, the leg he's using, like his trailing leg, is caught Grealish. If Grealish got up, he wouldn't have got hurt there, man. Did the Demise start when he got dread sways turning into Dele Alli like that guy said it must be the trim? To be honest, just think with Trent, like, he's just doing the same things that he was doing when it worked. Obviously, you're going to get exposed. Liverpool's midfield is shambolic. Trent's never been that great defensively. You're going to look mad in it, really. Liverpool won't get top four, no. I mean, should we look at the Premier League table for one of the first times? First time looking since August. Raw. Arsenal first, allegedly. Crazy. Saying that if Liverpool were to nick 2 points, Liverpool? I don't know how this has fluctuated because a game has gone on, but Liverpool are 6th, 43 points. Oh, Newcastle got 47 and a game in hand. Oh, it's kind of peak still. Brighton got 2 games in hand. To be fair, it could even hopefully it gets mad for Spurs. You know, United have 2 games in hand on Spurs, but Spurs are a point behind. Newcastle are 2 points behind. Boy, Spurs are probably hoping that it's a draw between United and Newcastle. Bro, I can't lie. We say it all the time. We really do say it all the time. But surely this Premier League season has to be the best because nothing's decided. Nothing is decided. The thing is, you can get clattered, try to stay on your feet, and the ref just... Exactly. That's why I'd rather just hit the deck as a player. You don't get no credit for staying on your feet. So you might as well look for the foul. You're right. 100%. Football's a bit of a crazy game. A man said in the voice of Patrice Evra, I love this game. I just heard it. My conscience just played that French accent. Expectations lowered to Liverpool scumbag in the draw. I don't think it's a draw thing today. Somebody's getting robbed for all points. Hopefully Liverpool run away with it. I don't know, man. I really don't know. Appreciate you lot for your comments, talking points and everything. Why are Liverpool acting like they're helping Arsenal? What happened to you lot? Crazy. It's a big week for Liverpool, really. You know, Chelsea, City today, and then obviously, well, not exactly a week, but a week from Sunday, Arsenal at Anfield. Oh, my days. Oh my days. Big up Grealish defensively as well. That's something Pep Guardiola, I mean, Southgate was saying he doesn't trust Grealish defensively. Pep's made him a madness. And I've been really banging on this season about such. I can't lie, that is very interesting, you know. Looking at Jurgen Klopp in the build-up to the equaliser, he's shouting at someone. That is shut. Look at the line. The goal Liverpool conceded, everyone's got to take responsibility. Midfielders nowhere. Van Dijk as the most experienced man in that back line, not governing. Robertson in 6s and 7s. To be fair, Trent is playing people on side, but Trent as a fullback, he's caught between two mans. Do I get tight to Grealish? Do I hold my shape? Well, Pep bantering Timicast as well. This guy's on bants, banting off Melo as well. Pep is a madman, man. This guy's a Prem legend, man. He's a proper Escobar, proper Don, man. Make sure you let your son Arteta win this thing, though. You're right, bro. I've never seen Liverpool play with disbelief on the Klopp until this season. They got to lift their home heads, man. But when your season's not going the way it is, when you're playing a team in form, when you're playing a team better than you, naturally you're going to be shook. Bro, was Pep saying to Timicast, what are you going to do? Oh, man, what a game so far, man. Anyone recall that training clip where Barca players were instructed how to dive? I swear, have you got a link to that? If Barcelona are found guilty of any cheating, I don't really care what they're doing, but 2006, run me my Champions League and everything's cool. Just run me my Champions League. Just we'll make a deal. You lot plead guilty. Just give me my 2006 Champions League. Just come on, we was like 17, 15 minutes away from winning that. That was so cruel, man. Football is cruel, man. Just wait on us, though. Next year, we're cooling. We're cooling. Who said that? Any updates for Arsenal against Leeds, squad news, etc.? Not to my knowledge. Not to my knowledge. We'll be going over that in a bit. Lampard was fuming. Man, got to get punched up every now and again. It's true. I don't really like what Lacazette does. Obviously, that's frustrating. If you remember the All or Nothing, he's clamping the little kids in the academy and that. Handling Cedric like a little boy as well. But I don't like that. Don't prey on the respectfully the weak. Like, have the same energy. Mahrez is cooking. Trent is costing. Gakpo is ghosting. Fair enough. Big up DG. Watching this game is a stress. Liverpool should be 2-0 up and a red card for Rodri. I can't believe we signed Bruno over Super Jack. Bit harsh, you know. Bruno's just cooling, man. Bruno's not got nothing to do with this game. Harsh, man. Yeah, last season against Everton, something like that. Haaland was playing against Crystal Palace and they needed a pen to win. To be fair, that's also true. But that's what the Prem's about. It's not every time you're going to wash teams 3, 4, 5-0. If Arsenal were to win the league, you know, it's the Bournemouth games. I would actually say Leeds away. It's them kind of game. United at home, because that was going either way and bare emotions. Both teams conceding an equaliser, taking the lead at some points, drama. Them kind of games there are as great as the perfect performances. Like, what would you describe as perfect performances from Arsenal? I'd say Chelsea away this season, probably Leicester away as well. One-way traffic, not asked a single question, just one. The Bournemouth away. But they're not the games that make or break it, really. It's not every game you're going to be perfect. Ake looks twice to play. Ake's always been decent, though, man. Akanji, I've actually never, like... The only time I rated you is probably one of my first ever YouTube videos when you was at Basel and you was linked with Arsenal and United. Then I saw you in the Bundesliga for you actually crap. Now, I have to, like I said, I just apologize to the fellow. Ake's always been all right. He's going for a real purple patch of real good form. Don't believe that Akanji hyped DG. I don't, but it's looking like you beat the allegations. Like, the only agenda I've got is it any coincidence that, you know, City are not as good defensively and they've got Ake and Akanji playing on a regular basis. We know they've had injuries and that, but it's over, man. It's over, man. We tried to run the Cody Gakpo agenda, and as I said from the start, he's actually decent. We're going to keep running the Mudryk agenda until he shows some form. It's not fun with Jadon Sancho anymore, like, because I actually like the player. Like, it's not fun. Who else is there? Cucurella's still alive and kicking. Society has changed. People are not as tough as in the Ferguson Wenger era. Getting your feelings is encouraged now. True. Tuning in, my guy. Nasty game. Let's appreciate that. My wife is a Scouser, so it's mad right now in our house. I think we need to realize it's for us to rely on ourselves. City look good, but you never know. I hear that. Pep scouting is mad. Don't know what he saw in Akanji, but he looks a top player now, bro. It must be a second Akanji. I refuse to believe this is the same one from the Bundesliga. I can't believe it. I can't. You look so much better. Bit harsh on Grealish. I heard Evra telling a story when he came to United. PK set fire to Evra's trainers, so Evra took PK's trainers. And I know there's football banter in the change rooms, but then again, you've seen Evra. Literally, it's again pause, but you've seen Evra sucking raw chickens online. Evra is a deranged guy. I can't it's easy. He looks entertaining as hell, but imagine you have to be roommates with him in the Champions League tie away from home, and that the only guy that will probably give him a run for his money on mad stuff is probably Balotelli. Didn't Balotelli set off fireworks in his own toilet in his house? That's a great idea, isn't it? And wasn't Ashley Cole throwing darts at people as well? Some footballers are madmen. I understand you got to play pranks and that. Even what's the former Arsenal goalie? Is it Graham Stack or something like that? He weren't anything to write home about. Every now and again, you see in the papers, he comes up with some crazy stories. I think he said he crashed the team bus or something. I can't remember. Don't quote me. Wait, what? Sorry, folks. Why am I seeing rugby? Is this game still on BT1? BT Sport 1? Why am I seeing rugby? I'm getting nervous. Oh, it was an advert. I was getting nervous. I thought the channel changed. Smash the like button if you haven't, people. Don't forget, we're watching Leeds after this. Kickoff should be upon us soon. Liverpool, come on, man. They're in the tunnel first. Come on, Liverpool, man. I'm a Liverpool, so it's Liverpool winning. Haaland is injured. It's 1-1 at the moment. Would like to see you win the game, but yeah, man, a draw would be all right. Do you remember when Van Persie got sent off against? But bro, Barcelona blatantly cheated. The only time that I condone the cheating is when Iniesta scored, and obviously they did Chelsea very dirty, man. Second half soon upon us. Come on, Mr. Mo Salah. And again, folks, just turn that off so I can actually see the game. Klopp looks stressed. Bro, he has his own water bottle and it says boss on it. All right, Klopp. What's in the water bottle? No way, that's just H2O. That's gotta be something stronger, man. It's gotta be. City are out second, doing the sprints and that. Must be all right being a professional footballer for City, innit? Everything just looks wavy. Stadium looks fairly packed as well. Don't know how many times a season they could say that. Harvey Elliott giving Trent Alexander-Arnold instructions. I can't lie. Trent just looks like he's going, yeah. He's not listening to a damn word. Julian Alvarez with the equaliser cancelled out Mohamed Salah's goal. Oh, this ref's acting. What's he talking to the linesman about? See, I told you, this ref's Mr. Hollywood. You've had 15 minutes. Yeah. And now you're doing all this crap with the batteries of whatever you got on your side. Guy's an actor, man. But they'll never fix up refereeing in this country. They don't want to, because it provides talking points. Regardless of how this game ends, there's going to be think pieces on Sky Sports. YouTubers are going to speak about it. We're speaking about it. Should Rodri have been sent off? They don't want the right decision. Sorry, better yet, they don't want consistency. Because this nonsense from referees and inconsistency, it adds to the talking points. Look at this ref, man. Look at this guy. You had 15 minutes. This was the only thing putting me against doing a watch-along, because any of this messing about, I still want to watch Arsenal versus Leeds. We are still going live at 2:30. This guy. What a see you next Tuesday, man. What a slaphead, man. What a slaphead. Ake went from a solid centre-back to one of the best left-backs in Europe, though. Ox still plays for Liverpool. He's on the bench. Benjamin White, Trent. I like Madueke, but since he's at Chelsea, I have to put him on 007. Watch. He's just there to get peas, man. He's calling, man. He's just there for peas. 100 likes if you hit the like button. Come on, ref, man. For fuck's sake. $45 at the ref's discretion. Yeah, I was at PSV at home. Need to get back to the Emirates, really, but have you tried to get a ticket at Arsenal? Gold dust at the moment. Ref, stop smiling. Nothing's funny. Just run the game. Ref, come on, man. We got things to do. Come on, ref. Thank you. Second half has kicked off finally now. Yeah, Joseph, you might know ball, but anyone with a half brain could see that Benjamin White was played in the back three at Brighton and Leeds. He's played at centre half. He's played at right back, even to his Newport days. So I'd hardly say that's an expansive discovery, man. Hey, I can't lie, respectfully. If you weren't my guy, I'll tell you SYM. I don't know about your son. I know my dad is, but you're definitely not your son. Behave yourself. You're not guys like that. Behave yourself immediately, my guy. Behave. And stop watching other man. DG, where's your Liverpool shirt? Stop it, man. Stop it. Behave, man. Why are you not behaving? What's going on? Blink and you miss it. Well, there you have it. Just as I looked up, Kevin De Bruyne. Well, Liverpool game set match. It's over. Boy, Liverpool caught cold. Boy, comeback complete. It's peak. I'll be honest, did not see what happened. Didn't even have time to look up. Pep, happy as hell. Klopp, stressed. Liverpool, stressed. It's over, man. It's over. Look. People are still coming back from the tunnel trying to get their coffees and that. What the hell happened here? Transitional issues again. Oh, ref, surely. Oh, in fact, to be fair, Kevin's not necessarily interfering with play. And he's onside there. That is shambolic. That sums up Liverpool season. That is shambolic. Everything about that is shambolic. Everything. Terrible defensively. Horrible. Feel sorry for Alisson. He tried, but boy. Kevin De Bruyne. Straight from the kickoff, essentially. Henderson, I don't know where you're looking. Spare a thought for Klopp and Pep, really, because in Klopp's defense, bro, man probably spent 15 minutes talking about these things. And then what do the players go out there and do a minute into the second half? See this football game. You earn a lot of money, you can win some titles, but I do not envy the stress levels that these managers get. That is all sorts of stress. Nonetheless, Edison, it's time for Jota to come off now, Klopp, man. Biggest second half of City season so far. Where's Liverpool's confidence gone? They're all dead out here. Bro, if you ain't got confidence, you're going to get ripped in it. This is not the place to feel sorry for yourself. This is really not the place to feel sorry for yourself. Boy. Pants, man. What did I say? City with the fire after coming back after halftime. Right, man. Alisson should do better. He should, but your keeper is your last line of defense. And the players start a minute into the half. The players originated in City's own half. What has happened? For me, I always have the belief, yeah, the keeper could have done better, but how many? Where's your midfield? Where is your fullbacks? What is going on? The back line all over the place. How many times, let's be real, how many times have Liverpool conceded that sort of goal? Yeah, it's City today, but how many times have they conceded a similar sort of goal? I'm sure City could, Liverpool in their defense, City should probably be down to 10 men, but you're not going to get them decisions. Trent Alexander-Arnold puts in the across. It's somewhat dealt with. Konate, Jota, can't lie, Jota's pants, man. I used to rate you. Plays kept alive. Cody Gakpo plucks out the sky. Dive, man. That's played. He tried the thing. The offside flag eventually comes up. Very delayed. Very late. No, I never saw the league table. Who said that? Man said Man City to go to the bottom of the table. The most dangerous scoreline is 2-1. We can only hope. You lot do the hope thing. I'm being harsh, thinking Alisson could have stopped that. He could have. But bro, as I said, your keeper's your last line for me, and where's everybody else? Alisson's probably been one of Liverpool's better players without really doing much today. He looks like one player that at least turned up to play a game of football. I'll give Alisson that. I can't say the same for everyone in the Liverpool shirt. Cody Gakpo does well there. Fabinho's been horrible this year as well. Trent. Salah, what are you doing, fam? The offside flag came, but what are you doing? It's finished, man. City will never win it. Drop points next week. I don't know about none of that. What else are you lot saying? Liverpool pants. This defense is stinky. City fast start after half time. New Liverpool pack in the air. Is it gas or what? It must be, man. You never walk alone, be the slogan. But it looks like players out there walking alone. It's looking crazy. If you haven't smashed the like button, smash the like button, and appreciative to those who have. It's going to get a lot more uglier than this. The next goal is vital. Gundogan. Been a bit of a passenger today, but can he change his fortunes? Gundogan. Grealish about to spin Trent once again. Grealish. Gundogan. Oh, into the hands of Alisson. Big up yourself, Jay, as well. Pardon me. Why not, man? Big up and blessings, Deluded Guna, and big up the chat room. So the chase, catch up, and mind games continue. I hear it. If City will win, then my club Chelsea will win. Trust. Trent Alexander-Arnold. Henderson. Listen, as long as Henderson is a key player at Liverpool, beyond being a voice in the change room, they're not going to get anywhere. They need proper midfielders. Obviously in England, you're a proper midfielder. You got heart, you get it, and all of that, but you don't consistent. You can see the problems. Liverpool do not have a midfielder. Arthur Melo can do it to a degree, but he's meaty. They don't have a midfielder that is always showing for it from these centre halves. Do you know how much confidence that can give the rest of the team as well? Yeah, probably Harvey Elliott, whatever Klopp's angle with him, it's a myth. Martinelli is better than Grealish. I wouldn't take Grealish at Arsenal. Stop the cap. Mahrez, but Grealish could say for Arsenal to borrow Rodri. Nah, man, Grealish better than Martinelli. Come on, man. Big up Martinelli, though. Savage. Two very different sort of players, really. But they're both playing left wing, fair enough. I'm having Grealish tomorrow, mate. Just like half of these City brothers, Grealish, Mahrez, Gundogan, Rodri, Ake. Well, Kaji's better than Holding, so him, Alvarez. Well, I don't think City are going to sell us anything in the summer, but it'd be nice. Riyad Mahrez, Alvarez, here comes the dagger blow. Safe. It's not done. There you have it. 3-1. It's done. Gundogan ain't been seen. He's been seen now. He scores against his former manager. It's done. City. The next goal is vital. They bagged it in it. Van Dijk, what are you looking around for? You are meant to be the defender, bro. Shambolic, man. To be fair, that goal was very scruffy, but game, set, match, man. At least we've been treated to 4 goals today, though. Boy. City. You shameless Arsenal fans thinking Liverpool going to do a thing for you, but some of you were back in Spurs at a point this year on occasion. Again, backline, shambolic. Some players are stepping up, others are not. Midfielders are not picking up runners. To be fair to you, Trent has blocked the ball. Why on God's green earth, after Trent has won the block, why is the one City man nearest to the ball? Why is he the first to react? Why is he the closest? He's had 2 attempts. Credit to Gundogan, a typical Gundogan finish. Boy, it's over, Liverpool, man. It's over. I've been here in Football Manager when nothing's going right. Shout out, let's activate. Do you remember that poor season for Arsenal? I've been here. I've been here. It's not even a shouting 0-0 thing. It's not even that one. Liverpool have lacked belief today amongst everything. It's long now. It's over, man. Fabinho hiding. So many Liverpool players hiding. First time I've seen Van Dijk try to play a crossfield pass and it's all right. Jota, that's a good pass to Cody Gakpo. Get your head up, fella. 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 You're doing too much. It's a corner kick, but you're doing too much. Well, over to Arsenal now. What's over to Arsenal? I don't know. What do you mean, Tons? Yo, DG, when does the second half start? Hopefully Liverpool can get a draw. To be fair, to be brutally honest, it's on now. Maybe I was harsh to the ref for how this get, for the lack of starting the second half. Maybe the ref was trying to give Liverpool a chance. Maybe the ref was on stuff. We should dominate them and trust the high line. Boy, Arsenal versus Leeds after this. Moving on from this game, how should Arsenal play against Liverpool at Anfield? Believe it's a different game at Anfield. Believe in your damn self. Ask questions. Look at them defensively. Ask questions. City defensively haven't dealt with the clearance. Fabinho kind of killed Harvey Elliott. He keeps the move alive. Trent with another opportunity to deliver. It's a decent cross. But look at the difference between City. Look how many shirts are back there defending and showing anticipation skills. Not a foul, ref. Ref, that's not a foul. That's a soft free kick to give in City's favour. It's a good one to win by Mahrez. A silly one from Trent. But come on, ref. Come on, ref. Everything is a free kick these days, man. Football's not a contact sport anyways. If defending is being killed, people can just blast the ball at your hand and it's a handball in the box now. It's over, man. It's over. I think Klopp's at that point. How many times can he keep getting angry? And he needs to shoulder some of the blame. But Klopp's been done getting angry now, man. You're gonna keep getting angry, or has it gone to the point of anguish now? Alvarez has completely suckered Konate into making a foul. Ref, you're acting. He put another acca on for yellow cards. If Konate gets a yellow there, that is very harsh. I stand corrected. He has it. Yeah, man. As I was saying, how angry are you gonna keep getting if you're Klopp? At this point, it's like, all right, cool. All right. See you lot on Monday for training, innit? What can Klopp say that he probably hasn't said several times this season? There was no heart. We weren't listening. We weren't disciplined. We didn't defend well. Players are being selfish. I'm giving opportunities to some players and they're not taking chances. Seasoned pros are bottling. What more can Klopp say? I feel sorry for him, really. Nah, I don't feel sorry for him, but I wish I did, innit? But what can he say? Put yourself in Klopp's shoes. What can you say that you haven't probably said several times? Probably not the United game at Anfield because they won 7-0, but the rest of them, that was for Tars still. Who let Pep get Alvarez? Everybody. To be fair, United, because I remember, if you don't remember, Hassan who was coming out and saying, I told them get Alvarez and that they weren't taking him in. Lost again, fella. We should be smoking Liverpool with that defense, even if it's at Anfield. Listen, not everybody's got the same luck, man. Read my earlier comment, DJ explained it in one message. Where? What are you referring to? Sorry, man. Arsenal will trash Man City. Listen, cool, man. Just cool, man. Just relax, man. Just stay humble in life. Football humbles you. Just relax. Jack Grealish in possession. That's cool, man. Jack Grealish. Don't forget 2:30. We're watching Arsenal versus Leeds, people. Again, what stream are we watching that on? Let me make sure this is charged as well. Mahrez doing step overs. It's disrespectful season from City now. At some point, Liverpool, you need to play for pride, innit? Because it's 3-1, at least for the travelling fans. The game's gone. Make it a bit more difficult. Make Trent. Come on. It's stuff like that why Klopp can't get angry no more. I can't tell Trent Alexander-Arnold a damn thing about football. And Liverpool have got away with it and they're in here. But you're told don't play across your goal line and he was almost in trouble. Robertson. It's poor from Robertson and it's terrible by City, really. Oh, ref, VAR, ref. I don't know. To say Liverpool are doing terribly at the moment would be very kind. But as I was saying, Trent, why are you playing it across your area? And you've gone to sleep again. For your sake, I hope the ball don't go to this left-hand side. Oh, no, it's here with Grealish. Good shot from Grealish. Good save by Alisson. To the shape of Liverpool. Klopp's got to take some responsibility, of course, because Every week they look shambolic defensively, but I'm not being funny. You've got Konate, who's a young player, but you playing for France and that. You've got Allison behind Brazil's number one. You've got Trent, fair enough. You're not England's number one, but a seasoned veteran. You've got Robertson, done his thing for Scotland. You've got Fabinho, experienced player in the sixth role. I don't understand. You got Henderson. I don't understand why this team is so shambolic defensively. Absolutely appalling, but Mazza. Anyways, corner kick to City. It's been delivered by Mahrez. It's a decent one. Konate gets his head to it. Grealish wins the second. Harvey Elliott picks up the pieces. He does well. Finds Salah. Salah. Where's the reinforcements, though? This is the difference. There's 2 red shirts and there's a sea of blue ones. Sky blue, better yet. Is the Arsenal game on TV? No, unfortunately. Quite jarring. Quite jarring. Quite jarring. Slightly hoping for Rodri red card and scenes in extra time. Do you think Liverpool's Champions League dreams die after this? Mathematically, it's not over till it's over, innit? But with Newcastle, you know, with what Spurs are doing, Spurs got Everton fighting for their lives. You've got Newcastle United, Manchester United on Sunday. You know, Chelsea got Villa, Emirates performing. You know, if you take your points, those around you, Brighton got more of a chance. You know, you got Brighton mathematically fighting there. Nothing's decided, but it probably is gone, innit? You know, and for Liverpool, if you don't show fight, if you're feeling sorry for yourselves now, fair enough. City is City. But you've got City, Chelsea, who, you know, Chelsea are not doing that good. But you've got City, Chelsea, and Arsenal next weekend. You can't afford to feel sorry for yourself. Or it's just going to get a lot worse, quite frankly. Gundogan. Alvarez, I thought there was a foul in City's favour. But the thing with Gundogan, you do too much. Oh, surely Mahrez gets booked there. Matip going for a run, trying to get warmed up. Boy, Darwin, Firmino just looking like, yeah, bro, you know I'm busting out in the summer anyways. My contract is done. I don't know about you, man, Darwin and that. You signed, you just joined. You didn't even join when we was winning stuff. It's peak for you, man. This man said Hassenhall, apologies. Ranić, yeah, apologies. Klopp is getting found out, bro, like he did at Dortmund, and he walked away with a huge settlement from the German club. Oh, see, bro, do you know what? Shout out Allison, because you're moving mad, but that's what some of your colleagues should be doing. Just have some belief in yourself on the ball. Trent, come on, man. Trent, come on. You know, I've got a lot of time for fullbacks in it. We're the most important on the pitch, but come on, bro. Help yourself. At this point, you might as well get drunk. You might as well play better when you're drunk, man, because you can't be sober today. What are you doing? I feel sorry for Allison. He don't deserve this. Nah, I don't feel sorry for none. Trent's head's gone, bro. Trent's head's got. It needs to go, probably, you know. You need to get some edibles or something, because I don't know what's going on there. But yeah, if I was Klopp, it probably is the end of a cycle. But I wouldn't want to leave yet. Like, I wouldn't want to leave. Coward's not the right word. Through the back door, definitely is not the right word. Why? But do you really want to leave? Like, when it's gone like this, probably not going to be in Europe in any capacity next season. In fact, that's probably capped. They will be in some capacity, but you don't want to leave like this. But what I would say is the cycle just ain't patting the cycle, innit? Like, haven't built upon. That's why City in it, and even City need some sort of a rebuild by their own standards, really. But a lot of when Liverpool were doing all right, a lot of their players were for the present. They, you know, they've known they've needed a midfielder or a couple, and they've not brought them in. Mane and Origi must have known something was up, man. If it was a dive, it was stupid. Of course, Liverpool, listen, what we're seeing today, like, it's not going to be the same Liverpool that we rock up and play next Sunday. It's going to be completely different. Arch United fans, they didn't get the same Liverpool. That's because I know Towns is there somewhere. A good example of Arsenal needing to do their own work and not rely or even hope for help from other clubs. Taking care of our own business is the best way of learning to be a solid team long term. Why don't they give yellows for diving no more? I wish. Mate, Grealish would never get a game. Where? Arsenal? Fair enough. What happened to Trent? Crazy, man. Man said Van Dijk playing like QPR Rio Ferdinand. He is, man. Conference League don't count, bro. Come on. Well, yeah, there you have it. Has Jota lost a yard of pace? Probably. Robertson. Andy Robertson. That chant used to rattle me when Liverpool used to beat us. I don't know why. See, look, you would fit. Look, that's the difference. City, it's not the cleanest of defending, but they're defending like their lives depend on it. Because Pep is big on all assets of the game. Konate, don't foul him, don't foul him, don't foul him. Never a foul. Good defending by the young centre back. First time I've probably said in the stream. They got bumped for Jota, man. They got zanged. I thought Jota would be a better player. Do you know what? He's had a lot of injuries. It's probably stopped his progress. But I thought it was a shrewd addition, a smart addition. And to be fair, at least he can say, I got an assist. But surely comeback hype. Man's, he wouldn't get a yellow if he does. I hear it. I thought you meant if Grealish signed for Arsenal, he wouldn't get a game. But to say respectfully, bro, I disagree. At Liverpool go and things get tense. I don't know. I'm not even saying Liverpool's midfield needs to be creative. They need creativity, but like, bro, the midfield is not built to control games. Yes, there's the occasional game. Henderson's 5-yard passes can fall under it. But you've got, you're running this Harvey Elliott thing, one of these random young players. It's a bit unfair on them. Fabinho's looking past it, probably needs to get demoted to a squad player unless he finds his best again. 25 minutes left, by the way. What else is there? Henderson ain't giving you nothing. They need a guy, I guess, especially if you're playing a team like City where there's no reason to, in theory, want the ball. You need a midfielder that's always going to show. They haven't got that. And their defense is moving shook. Van Dijk's actually moving very shook, really. Grealish. Gundogan. Robertson, make sure you're looking over your shoulder, lad. City is absolutely insane. As long as it ain't Madrid away, City can rise, man. Boy, I don't know. It's Pete, man. Don't get too confident. Look what Paul did to United at Anfield. Exactly. I mean, we could get rid. We're not holding 7-0. No, we are not holding 7-0, bro. We're not going out like, let's say Joe Barton is a dead man. Fishing. Don't back the bait. Fishing. I don't know if Liverpool had a game plan. If they had a game plan, they didn't listen to it. It's over. Like, it's done. Like, the wickedest thing, like you lot said, 3-1, you score, you make it nervous. But even if Liverpool were to make it 3-3, they'll concede again. Mahrez twisting guys up. Van Dijk finally with a bit of defending, corner kick. I think City been above average. Liverpool just poor, especially in the second half. I hear you, and I'm not saying you're saying this, but I'm sure City will take that then, innit? If you've beaten Liverpool without having to be at your best, yeah, it's damning on Liverpool, but that's not your business. 3 substitutions. Klopp calling for the man buns. Tsimikas coming on. Darwin Núñez coming on. Firmino coming on. You lot don't want to come on, though. You lot don't want to come on. You don't want to play. Tsimikas hype. I don't know if Klopp needs to change the system, change the way he's playing, if it is the end of the cycle, but it's madness. They've been on to Van Dijk for the long. One thing I love about the Dutch is they're just like all of the Dutch, like Dutch as people, their players, everything is just, they're so brutally honest. It's crazy. Like, they're so brutal with it. And the way they speak about their players, you couldn't do that in England because England like to lie. Or, you either cap negatively or cap positively. They're just, the word is direct. It's just direct. Like, even Van der Vaart sometimes when he's talking, they're very relaxed and even Van Gaal with how he used to talk at United, rightly or wrongly. Koeman as well at Barca. Like, they're very direct. They'll say, like, no, he's not playing because he's trash. Like, there's none of this, he's got to work hard and this and that. Like, it's crazy. I don't think Alvarez meant that. The win doing better defending than Liverpool, really. It looks like Gundogan got sniped and they've lost the possession now. Henderson forward pass. Surely Jota's offside, miles offside, and it doesn't matter. Subs looking at the clock, hoping 20 minutes go by before there's a stoppage. Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain, 4 subs. Boy, might as well just run Oxlade-Chamberlain right back or Saturn. I don't know why Robertson's coming up. To be fair, we're coming off the international break as well. Saka not starting. Nah, it can't be. Where's the confirmation? It can't be. What's going on, Saka? He's not injured, is he? Where's it? Rise up the confirmation, man. We're going live at 2:30, folks. Don't forget in relation to that 28 minutes. We've got 20 minutes left here, plus added on time. Nah, man. It's April Fool's as well. Happy New Month to everyone, people. My birthday month, the best month of the year, mate. Bring up you lot. Oh. I'm cool. I ain't nervous. It's cool, man. It's Leeds, man. It's cool. It's cool. Saka don't need to start. Yeah, man. This is all good. It's all calm. It's calm. It's calm. It's calm. It's calm. Yeah. Not worried at all. Should have enough. Big up Trossard, Martinelli, and Jesus. It's cool, man. I mean, to be fair, Saka's played in the international break. He hasn't had long to rest. We're going to need you against Liverpool next week. So, in theory, you know, I mean, Saka will come off the bench, you'd imagine. But, yeah, let's just hope we don't miss him. A bit harsh for Nelson not to get started. But this game is concerned, Ake's in possession. If I was the City attackers, I can't lie, I'd be vexed I never got a clean sheet because what have Liverpool really created today? Really nice to see Gabby Jesus back, though. Like you and Nketiah, big up Eddie, but I need to see Jesus or someone else with the number 14 next year. You're doing your thing, but yeah, just want a savage there. Grealish cutting inside. Bang it, man. No mercy. Finds Kevin De Bruyne. Kevin, Gundogan, Julian Alvarez. No Haaland, no problem. Morris delivers. Alisson bugging. He's important punch, but could he have caught that? Nonetheless, Rodri, who should be sent off, but against City, you're never going to get these favourable decisions or the right decisions potentially. So yeah, it is what it is. Nice to see Martin Odegaard's in there. Sorry, folks, just trying to get slightly ahead of the lineup in preparation. Odegaard for obviously the next stream. Boy, my boy needs a rest for sure. Yeah, man. Great stuff, man. Whoever you are trolling in the comments, great stuff, bro. Just Raya moving mad. Southgate messing with our lineup. Leads up meaty DJ's car. Yeah. Saka was ill during the week. What happened to him? All right, it's Leeds. Okay, cool. Was it just Bournemouth when we had to fight? I hear it. Was it just Leeds at Ellen Road? I hear it, but like, let's not disrespect teams. Holding as well. So good, so good. It's a bit annoying that it's a 3:00 kickoff, but we move, innit? We move, and we move, folks. Can't even remember. Oh, blink and you miss it. You see, you lot, Liverpool is peak. It's peak. Sorry, man. Sorry, people. You can't blame me for not being interested. It's not fair anymore, man. This is one-way traffic, man. Liverpool taking their beating. City on their Debo-ish. This is peak. Fabinho, I don't know why bare Liverpool players are looking to the sky. God ain't helping you. God don't help you in life unless you help yourself, You need to help yourself. Stop feeling sorry for yourselves and do the right things. Peak for you lot, boy. Damn. What happened now? Let's see this. You lot got sourced. And again, to be fair to Trent, bro, Trent, they're just doubling up against Trent. Trent is not following right. Yeah, that you man, I don't know, man. Trent's having to deal with two men there, but he's not following runners. Liverpool just not doing their basics, you know. Like they're actually not, you're not getting paid millions of quid. There's mere analytics going on. And Van Dijk, what's Van Dijk doing? Van Disney. Crazy. This isn't fair anymore. Where feels like such a long time ago that we actually saw Liverpool take the lead. Liverpool are getting worked. Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain. I hope for you lot's sake it don't get worse than this, man. This isn't nice. Like this actually genuinely is not nice. Yes, it is. Ain't got nothing to do with me, man. This is sad, man. Proper sad, but I'm not having me though. Boy, in fact, let me stay humble because I'm talking like Arsenal have confirmed these 3 points from Leeds. At this point, Klopp's better off just playing some academy youths, man. At least they've got a reason to try and play good, man. I have to. I don't like to be that guy, but you have to probably question the hunger of certain individuals within this Liverpool team now, because the minimum you could do is be competitive. Like Liverpool have been the furthest thing from that today. At a time they were trying, but the beautiful thing about this, we can go back. You know, the very first thing I said is Liverpool lack belief, man. They don't believe in themselves, so. Well, Liverpool are empty. To be fair, man, he's not that far from Liverpool. So let me actually have a productive period and actually put my live stream on my socials. Edison clears his lines. This is Pete Grealish. It's like, at least, you know what? I hate to be the guy, but just start kicking people now. Like Trent, just kick someone. Like, just do something. Because this isn't nice. Mahrez, what are you going to do? Mahrez. Boy. Nothing came of that. Sorry, folks. Obviously, we're working against time. Done forever. Sorry, I'm just putting it on my Instagram. There we have it. Just trying to stay ahead of the game, man. It's very difficult when you're trying to do multiple streams. This is not nice, man. Trent's fit, bro. Trent, I don't know, man. I can't think Klopp says it all there, man. Like, oof, this is peak. Raw, what happened? I went to the shops before the second half kicked off and it's 3-1. It's 4-1 now, lad. They're getting sourced. 7-1 pending. City play better without Haaland. Oh, yes, this old agenda. Probably. Trent is terrible. What happened to him? I don't think you can just sit there and blame Trent. Obviously, Trent's got issues defensively, but like, bro, man, I've conceded 4 goals. You know, bottled, you know, gone from having 3 points with one hand, with both hands because it took the lead, to 1 point to none. Trent's got issues, but to be fair, it's Stucco twist. He doesn't know if I should go, if I should stay, if I, you know, what's going on. Centre backs all over the place, full backs all over the place, centre mids don't know what's going on. The centre, do you know what? This is why I would hate Liverpool's midfield if I was a fan. Because if you're not good with a football and doing that variety stuff, at least be solid defensively. But neither Fabinho or Henderson, and to be fair, it's harsh, but the young Harvey Elliott, you're not offering anything on the ball. You're not helping defend. What are you lot doing? The only thing Liverpool have done well today is score. And look, all right on the counter-attack at a period. But apart from that, it's been one-way traffic. Riyad Mahrez. It's not going to be nice at all. It's not nice. Grealish, you should have banged it. He keeps it going. Grealish is feeling himself today, but he's not even trying to pass. Grealish just on doing wavy stuff. Kevin has to check back on side. Grealish, that's a pass. Mahrez. Can he keep it in? He can. And again, there you have it with, again, Liverpool. Some players are stepping up. Some players are staying where they are. This is why your shape's a myth. Surely Cole Palmer and these guys can get a run out from Pep. Surely, man. They were called mentality monsters. And this is it. They're a shadow of their former self, man. I repeat, if Arsenal don't beat Liverpool, sack Arteta on the spot. I don't know about that, but I know my gaffers beat Liverpool in the final. And he's beat them this year. Look. They're bringing out Uncle James Milner. You're taking the Mickey. To be fair, it's the James Milner derby, but leave him alone, man. What do you make of the City performance? They've done what they've needed to do. You know, they've dominated in all aspects. The only thing they'll probably be vexed about is there was a couple of times on the counter Liverpool could have done better, and we didn't keep a clean sheet. Probably fortunate that Rodri wasn't sent off. Maybe it would have been a different game, but that's all hypotheticals, and I don't know about none of that. 10 minutes left. Pardon me, excluded added on time. You said, my guy. That's what you get for trusting Liverpool, bro. Arsenal fans, whenever they start trying to support someone, the team gets rubbed out. 7 straight wins for City with a total of 27-2. Let that sink in. They're about to go on their winning run. Absolutely crazy. I don't know about giving up worse than that. You know, I'd rather be losing 4-1 than lose 7-0 still. But like, I don't know about that. But it's peaky. Both of them are peak. Guy just cannot defend. Yeah, Trent can't defend. Really, like he's not good 1v1. Unfortunately, Trent, none of your strengths are anything that, you know, what you can do on your day and inform you're great. But like, you know, if you was to say strengths in your position, marking, covering, you know, good defending 1v1, smells danger. Trent don't do none of that. These things are going to, again, speaking of smelling danger, you got Alisson to thank. At this point, and Klopp should have just went in the back three and just, you know what, we're losing 3-4-1. That's it, because Liverpool's defensive line is a shambles. It's like City players are queuing up, bro. Rodri, the villain, is trying to score volleys. He's trying to score a goal like my intro. See what I did there? It's peak. It's so peak. Yeah, you're gassing me. What does Trent bring that DG cannot? Grealish acting like DG after the fresh trim. You lot are shameless, but keep gassing me. Keep gassing me. Oh, Grealish, that would have been a volley. This is becoming a club problem. Not enough Trent decline talk, but if this was Rashford, that's just sounding mad insecure. Shout out the New Yorkers, but what the hell has that got to do with anything? Trent just doesn't care, and it's Klopp's fault for keeping him as a right back. Bernardo Silva coming on for absolutely no reason. Bring on the kids, City, man. Pep is heartless. Rodri, the original villain, the villain. Oh, man. Coming off. Well, I mean, anyone still hating on Grealish is bugging out, isn't it? Like, and the thing with Grealish, I think this season he's starting to add numbers, but his performances have been good. You know, he scored as well. He's had a good game, but in the first half, great tracking back. I believe to deny Salah or someone. I could be wrong. Van Dijk has been poor and doesn't want to run, bro. Van Dijk just thinks, look at me, I'm 6 foot, I'm a man monster, I could be a model, I can defend like this. What do you mean you're getting past me? Like, bro, it's finished. He's a good defender. He's had a great career, and he's up there. But best centre back in the Prem ever? Never. He's not even playing them crossfield passes either now. I hope so. It's not about that. All this without Bernardo, the master. When you've got this, the option City have, it's crazy, isn't it? No Haaland, no issues. I'll get sourced worse than Trent, man. You know, we said he doesn't want to defend it. At least I'll be trying to just get some movie goals. First on my life, wallahi, this is the first time I've seen Tsimikas on the pitch today. Firmino, Milner's done a lot better than man. Darwin Núñez, I feel sorry for you lot, man. You lot are just doing pre-season and that, man. It's just running around. Bro, City are just too good, man. Everyone can pass. Everybody is good. It's like the quicker Pep leaves this league, the better it is for everyone, man. Trent a failed centre mid. Probably, yeah, actually. Essentially. Absolutely crazy. They're doing the Ole shouts. This is when you need to start fouling. It's peak. It's peak. The Etihad is packed. For once, football is a humbler, man. It's peak. The decline. And this is why I think people need to take in what Pep does. Like, Pep has shown the importance of to keep replenishing, renewing, not just in terms of new players, but tweaking little ideas and getting players out that if you ever have to question their hunger, longevity is a really underrated aspect. You could also, it's a different generation, but you apply that to Sir Alex Ferguson as well, winning leagues with multiple different, knowing when to get rid. Obviously, at the end of the day, Liverpool have won the champs in Prem recently, but like anything can change. But it's not looking like they're going to get back to that anytime soon. I love Bellingham at Arsenal, but the dream is free. Van Dijk thinks defending with aura is still going to work. Yeah, exactly. Anytime, I'm not going to lie. Like, I like Van Dijk. I think he's, a very good defender on his day. But genuine questions have to be asked. I have to ask questions of his leadership in certain moments. Just, yeah, I just think he's slightly overrated, really. If you're talking about purely on the basis, some say best centre-back ever. Forget it. And it's stuff like this. I don't see leadership quality, bro. Grealish is trying to source. It's getting peak. Can you assess Trent versus Tavares? Trent's better than Tavares. Tavares is shit. Mahrez queuing up. Corner kick. Absolutely peak. This is not nice, man. This is not nice. This is not a nice. Listen, Liverpool fans, if you're watching this, it's best that, at least you got out of the way 12:30. Go and enjoy your Saturday, man. If your car needs to, Cole Palmer's coming. If your car needs to clean, if you've always said, I'm going to sort out my garage, if the kids have been pestering you to do something, whatever you've got like that you could set up for the week, whether that's your ironing, whatever, just go and do something productive, man. If you want to take a nap, take a nap. Just if I was you, like there's not your players are playing like they've got better things to do. You might as well cut. Father Time has caught up with Liverpool. Help him with the whole. Just do something, man. There's no point where at some point, because I've been here with Arsenal, unfortunately. When we was getting rubbed out every week, at some point I had to sit there and say, you know what? No one can take a paracetamol for my headache apart from me. They're making me so angry week in, week out. If I know you're going to do this, whose fault is it now? Like, it has to start to become mine, in it. So you have to address it, man. We've not got long left at all, folks. Finally put that shelf up. Exactly. Put the shelf up. Do something, man. Start painting, mow the lawn. Do something, man. Do something. Take the clothes to a charity shop that you've always said you're going to throw away. You do what you need to do, man. If you want to get drunk, do it. Drink responsibly. Ironing, bro. Anything you need to take the dog for a walk. There's no point. Like, you just go and do that, because this is not football anymore. This was bullying. You bullied yourselves. I think as much as City haven't been amazing, but they have been good, I personally think Liverpool defeated themselves way before a goal. In hindsight, now, man, they gave up. There was a bit of fire. There was a bit of intent. There was a tiny bit of hunger at a period. It's gone now, isn't it? It's absolutely gone. The second half, the ref clocked. Looking back, I have to say sorry to the ref, because you were taking forever. Look at Kevin De Bruyne. Hey, let me talk. I feel sorry for the ref. I have to say sorry to the ref, because he was taking forever, patterning his battery pack or something. In hindsight, he knew what time it was. He tried to warn Liverpool. So I have to say sorry to the ref, because he tried. He absolutely did try. So I'm sorry to the ref. He tried to buy time. Weren't Liverpool the first out at half time? So what is his peak, man? It's this football team. It's crazy. Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain, another one who's catting out. The most happiest man connected to Liverpool is Naby Keita, probably on a treatment table somewhere, really, unfortunately. His peak, Cole Palmer. When these kind of brothers are getting minutes, respectfully, he's a good player, but if Pep's giving them man minutes, his peak. Rico Lewis looks vexed. Calvin Phillips, you can get no minutes. Fair enough. Grealish, man of the match. Fair enough. 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 Fair eno Fair enough. Holding in a minute left, people. Don't forget, after this, we're watching Arsenal. Hopefully, there's some real football there. We're not going out like these, man. Leeds, please. I'm being humble. Please, no surprises, respectfully. I need my 3 points. We've got Liverpool next week. I mean, no disrespect. Arteta, please win the game for me as well. It's peak Liverpool. Marcel, I can't lie. I can't see you, man. You was commenting earlier. Is everything good? How's the kids? Well, in fact, Marcel's the best example. He's gone off and done the cleaning or done something. Done something respectfully, man. Absolutely peak. Nuno should be returned to a winger. At what club? Not at my club. How do you think this game affects us, G? Bro, it shouldn't affect us. Do I think Arsenal will be aware of the result? Of course, you know, Arsenal opened the stadium earlier, you know, with drink offers and to watch Arsenal versus Liverpool, Man City versus Liverpool. So they'll be aware, but the fundamental job is you do your job. It doesn't really matter. It's cat and mouse at the moment, as you know. 3 minutes of added on time, folks. 3 minutes of added on time. Don't forget, at 2:30, we're going live once again, folks. Love to see you all there for that one. It's peak. Absolutely peak. Calvin Phillips can't get minutes. It's peak, man. Yeah, he does. He does. I hope we batter Liverpool, but we have to respect them. Jordan Henderson. Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain into the hands of Edison. What can you say? You just have to be. You just had to be here. In many ways, it should be a lot more than 4-1. If I'm completely honest, it should be a lot more than 4-1. Boy, the Liverpool away section, you can just see pure empty seats. Shout out to the fans that are still there. Personally, I believe regardless, you just stay until the final whistle. But if you spend your hard-earned money and you're traveling in the to watch your club, you're allowed to do what you want. And I would say Liverpool, you haven't put in a performance deserving for the fans to stay there, really and truly. But pardon me, rather them than me. Aye. Peak. Started off good. Mr. Mo Salah scored. It started off wavy. And then, yeah, it went down the toilet very quickly. Extremely quickly. They're just going to have to deal with that. About a couple of seconds left, people, as you can, well, you can't see, but trying to get ahead of the game and set up the lineups for Arsenal versus Leeds. Boy. And it could have been more, really. It could have been more. Van Dijk, waited about 10 minutes, about 90 minutes too late, but he's finally started to defend. Corner kick City. Surely they can't get a fifth. At this point, surely. It's bullying now. Just like in boxing, someone should be able to throw in the white towel and say, you know what, we go again next season. This is peak. It's not nice. City being nice and actually playing it short. Ref, hurry up. End the game. We got streams to make. City are in here. Mahrez and these guys are just so professional. It's jarring. Like they're acting like they've got a 1-0 lead. Game, set, match. City 4, Liverpool 1. That's all that can be said. We've been through it. Again, people, I'm going to end this now. Well, Liverpool can't get top 4 if they keep playing like this. I'm going to end this now because we go live in 5 minutes, people. We're watching Arsenal Leeds together. I'll see you lot soon, man. As usual, appreciative of all of you lot's talking points, your banter, watching the game with me across Twitch and YouTube, smashing the like button, all of that good stuff. You lot have been amazing, man. And it's appreciative to be across my 2 platforms with you lot. So please make sure you join me. Smash the like button, all that good stuff. I'll see you lot again in just a sec.
There's always just that active red flag, defending. I think it's like